How you guys doing? Eric here. Today is Thursday, January 27th, 2002. And this is the Ridiculosity Factor 63. What in the heck is going on this week? Wow. Well, I'm back after a 1 week suspension for the old standby medical misinfo, which is like disorderly conduct. But, anyways, it wasn't too bad. It was a week suspension. What happened? I lost my feed here. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, it was like a week suspension, but I only missed one live stream because I was doing a live stream when it happened. I guess it just shut it down right in the middle of a live stream. It was kind of bizarro, man. That was kind of weird. But I didn't know that it had been shut down. The live stream just kept going. But anywho, yeah, what the heck's going on, man? I've been busy, busy, man. I've been making up for all that time when I wasn't busy. I had a feeling it would get crazy all of a sudden. But yeah, I did one job for a guy, and now tomorrow I'm going to start another job for another guy. So sounds pretty good, man. It sounds like a pretty good guy that I'm going to start working for tomorrow. We'll see. It always sounds good at first, but yeah, sounds like a pretty cool guy. They always sound cool, man. And then once you get to know each other, shit gets ugly. But yeah, yeah. So the suspension, it wasn't that big, but if I get caught being bat naughty again, it'll be 2 weeks. I'll be grounded for 2 weeks if I get in trouble again, and then if I do it third time within 90 days, I guess strike three, you're out of here. Shut down your channel after the third one within a 90-day period. So there's a lot of stuff I just can't talk about anymore. Like the you know what and the you know what and the you know what. There's just like more you know what's coming out every day. Oh, you're not allowed to talk about that. That's you know what. It's like I was thinking earlier, pretty soon they're going to censor. You can't talk about censorship. We're censoring that now. You talk about censorship, we get a strike. If you even talk about censorship, that's how crazy everything's gotten, But, oh, well, what are you going to do? It's the way it is in this situation. But yeah, we'll see who shows up here on a Wednesday night or Thursday night, because I couldn't come on last night, and I was still last day. I was like, oh man, come on, man. I guess if I would have started late, I might have been able to get a live stream last night, but it's like screw it. But yeah, things are doing all right, man. Things are looking up. I knew work would pick up here after the holidays are over. Usually take January is usually shit month. I forgot. Speaking of January, I forgot to mention the weather. Hey, Pieman in the house. Yeah, I only missed one live stream, but yeah, I forgot to mention the weather this week. Yeah, it's been definitely more like winter for sure. But we're having a couple nice days ahead, and then another snowstorm. So yeah, shit's been quite a bit more snow. Yeah, man, I'm starting a new job tomorrow. Sounds like a pretty good guy to work for, And he said he's got a lot of work. So I'm down, man. Go work for a while, make some money, get ahead and fuck off for a while, pay all my bills and then get ahead. But there's always more bills coming. It sucks, and the bills just keep getting bigger and bigger. Like, oh God, this is coming. What if something happens? You got to have at least like $5,000 or $10,000 on hand just for emergencies these days. Because $2,000 or $3,000 just don't cut it anymore, man. It like doesn't do shit. It's gone, like it evaporates like water. Crazy how fast money goes these days. Of course it is. We're living in the age of hyper. Man, my table's all wobbly. We're living in the age of hyperinflation. Tell Bill to fork off. But yeah, this guy, I just did this job for this guy. He's supposed to pay me. I don't know. I guess it was, his idea when I should get paid. And mine are, I guess, are different. But, it didn't go quite as well as I would have liked. And the way I see it, I should have that money in my pocket right now. Yeah, he's out of town and fuck it, I'm not, I'll try to get that money from that guy next week. And I don't know, I tell him I'm not, and I had a little bit more work to do, like another day's worth of work. But he couldn't get the materials there, man, because of, all the snow we've been having. Truck got stuck on the road. So he couldn't get the materials there. I don't know. I guess it's not anybody's fault, but now I'm starting a new job. I don't want to go back there like on the weekend or something and finish that work, Tell Bill to fark off. Yeah. Like the forks I pulled out of my sink last week. But yeah, speaking of that shit, yeah, that woman still hasn't moved in, man. I don't know. I don't think she's gonna move in. Maybe she don't like me, man. I don't know. I'm not the cleanest motherfucker in the world, I guess, but I'm also not the filthiest motherfucker. The house is, to me it seems clean enough to live, and it's just not. I've done a lot of work in that bedroom to get it. I put a new floor in it, and I totally cleaned the bathroom spotless, all the windows spotless, and yeah, she still hasn't moved in, man. And then I'm sitting there cleaning the bathroom the other day, and I noticed the fucking toilet's leaking. Oh, that's hilarious. So now I got to put a new toilet. I'm hoping she doesn't move in now. Really, she's been just. It'll probably be better off if she just finds it. She could keep her shit here and hang out, whatever, until she finds a better place to live. But then, she'll. If she does, hopefully she doesn't move in, and then I'll fucking have to. I'll just remodel that whole bathroom, man. I'm sick of it. It's become a pain in my ass. I'm just gonna rip out the vanity, everything. Start from brand new. Joe Dirt. But that's the job I got now too. It's remodeling. So that's cool, man. I've done remodeling in the past. It's a little bit not quite as hectic as framing, or doing siding all the time. It's a little bit not quite labor intensive sometimes. Sometimes it's real labor intensive, but other times it's not quite as labor intensive as like framing. Framing crew, a lot of times you're like remodeling basements. It's not too hard. Bathrooms, yeah, we're doing bathrooms, kitchens. I guess the job I'm going to be working on is the next couple, like tomorrow after, and then the next day, or I don't know how long, but doing some demo on this commercial building, which ain't too bad, I guess. I can do that. Yeah, dude, remodel's not bad. Sometimes it's not fun doing bathrooms and shit, but it's like I said, it's a little bit less labor intensive than framing. So, especially in the summertime, you're like chilling down in the basement. They do And in Boulder, there's a lot of finishing basements. Everybody wants to have their fucking basement finished. So it's, framing out a basement. And then like you'll just have a drywall crew come in there, and then you will come in and do all the trim or whatever. Yeah, I don't give up on, I gotta work, man. If I don't fucking work, I'm gonna die. Oh my God, the Lord provideth, man. Remember, a week ago or two, I was like, fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. My resources are dwindling away here. And yeah, I find some work, The good Lord provideth. But, it's not easy. But I do got a person to babysit my dog if I need it. He's getting kind of old to be dragging into work every day. And the person that lives right next door, so they're like friends with him. So he knows those people real well. They dog sit him for years. So I'm lucky in that respect because they don't even charge me nothing because they just like having the dog there, So if I took him to a dog pound or a dog sitter place, I don't like it. Yeah, it sucks, man. That's one problem I have is my dog, man. And, I don't like being apart from him. But he's getting old, and his body's starting to break down. It sucks. But he's a trooper, man. He's got a lot of spirit, man. He doesn't give up. So, what I give him a lot of massage therapy, to massage his legs, his back, just try to keep the blood flowing through him good. And just try to walk him twice a day, give him exercise. And he seems to be responding well to that shit, man. Massage therapy and exercise, like at least 2 walks a day. You don't want to, when they get older, just sit there, and a lot of people there just let their dogs sit there and just waste away. And they get harder and harder time standing up because they're out of shape. I don't know. Just is what it is, man. Dog got a shelf life. It's just tough when it's like your only family member, man, At the moment. Whew, my place is warm tonight. I got a fire cranking. It was cold earlier, and I think the temperature warmed up. There are Facebook groups out there that can help. My dog got to push off the chairs. Yeah, it sucks watching your dog get old, man. Hopefully I'll do well here, get ahead and feel secure. Get myself another dog, a puppy. Because I can't live without a dog, man. When Dingo goes, I'm going to need another dog there to be, to keep me company, man, or I'll fucking die. But Dingo ain't going nowhere for a while, I don't think. It's pretty tough. You still working, Pie Man? I don't understand. It's fucked up down there, man. I don't even want to talk about it, but, that's why I'm talking about all this other shit. Because I don't want to talk about things that are fucking going to get me steer too. It is what it is, man. It's tough. It's expensive to have a dog too, man. And I don't like I don't trust the fucking vets, man. That's another thing I don't fucking, you want to take care of, you want to take them to the vets, but they're fucking crooks, just like the regular professional medical profession, right? They're not only crooks, they're killing people. Oh, I should have said that. I mean, they're you know what? It's so hard. I've lived in a world all my life where I just was able to speak whatever I want, Now you know, freedom of speech is not allowed here. You got to be careful what you say. And I realize that now, you know, why? You know, it's dangerous. You know, the things that I talk about here, you know, I just hope we haven't killed anybody from, nobody's died from watching this chat. I mean, because it is dangerous. And I understand, you know, Google just wants to keep it all safe, man. It's all. And I realize that now. Anyways, go ahead and post a link here. BitChute, man, I like BitChute. That's what I watch more than anything these days. But then I keep it on like autoplay because they don't get as much. You know, they don't have as much to choose from. But then if you leave it on autoplay and you're just like doing shit around the house, or whatever, and they'll just play the same videos over and over and over. It's funny. But I don't mind really. I'll just. Sometimes those videos are worth watching twice, some of them. Coffee locked out. I tried watching that a little bit, man. I just couldn't get into it. After surgery, what, you got a new dog? Oh, yeah.
Hey, gentlemen. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. How you doing?
Am I working? Is my audio good? Am I buffering?
Yeah, I think my shit's working. Your shit's working. It's all clear. For the moment.
I haven't been able to get on anywhere, man. The last 2 weeks, I reckon.
Yeah, I heard.
Well, work, you know.
It's getting,
this is the first.
Worse, man.
It's good.
You know, the C word is getting worse. It's getting ridiculous.
Everybody's having trouble, man.
It's getting to the point of you got to be real careful what you say. Like you say, we can talk about what can we talk about? Puppy dogs and kitty cats. That's one.
That's right. We'll just talk about dancing cats or something. Yeah.
Dancing cats. We can talk about dancing cats, man. Dancing cats are cool, man. I love dancing cats.
Surfing squirrels are good. I like surfing squirrels.
Joe Dirt in the house.
Man, what's up, man?
He's up there in the Great White North, man. Still dark as fuck up there in Canada. I mean, Minnesota.
Close enough.
Yeah, man. It's pretty dark here too. Still.
Great to see
it. Water skiing squirrels are pretty cool, man. I like water skiing squirrels.
You say
you seen that one?
The convoy. You say the convoy from your house, Joe? What?
We could talk about hockey. I don't like hockey. Well, I do like hockey, but you know, I was thinking about.
I don't know anything about no hockey, man.
I was thinking about getting tickets to a game, man, and then the first thing that came up was a disclaimer saying, you know, you got to have the you know what if you want to go to the hockey game. I'm like, no, I ain't getting the you know what to go to the hockey game. But yeah, so you know, everybody that's at the hockey game has had the you know what.
Yeah. Sorry you've been hurt. That was the last couple of weeks.
Things are getting better, man. I'm starting a new job tomorrow. Yeah, everything's going pretty well, man. I'm lucky. I was making, you know, I'm hanging by a fucking shoestring here. I'm down. I'm under $1,000 in the bank. You know.
Yeah.
And I got bills to pay. It's first of the month coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under $1,000 in the bank is fucking dangerous these days.
That's about what I'm looking at.
That
scary.
evaporates real fast.
You got something you can sell?
And
Go to the
taxes
grocery
are coming.
store a couple times.
Yeah.
You know, I spend, on a normal shopping, excursion, I'll spend like $200 now. And that's like
Oh, easily.
a week or maybe 2 weeks worth of food if I'm
Yeah.
lucky. So just to
It's
feed
not hard these
myself.
days, man.
What's that?
Yeah.
But I've cut back on my, what I eat,
It's
so
not hard these days.
I'm not eating as well as I used to eat, That sucks. But I have to find a way to cut back on my food costs, right? Everybody does, because everything's so fucking expensive. You can't afford to buy bacon anymore. Fucking.
Ironically, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about
$14 for a package of bacon.
You know what I'm worried about? I'm worried about dog food.
Yeah, you better buy it while you can, man. I'm going to buy some more. I ordered it off Amazon, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm actually worried about dog food. Not worried about food, just dog food.
I could eat squirrels, man, but my dog can't. Had that one horned moose here again today. He was in my backyard. I got some photos and a little bit of video of him. It was tough to get good shots of him, It's fucking snowing like mad out there, but yeah, there's a couple nice shots I think I got. But not as good as I could have. I didn't want to really go out there. It was fucking, the wind was blowing and snow, but it was cool. But to have that one horned moose out there right outside my door, like, I got to get some pictures. Maybe I'll get a photograph that'll I could sell. Take it to some, person that develops photos or whatever, and makes like pictures out of them and sells them. That's a nice photo of a moose. I could make some money off that. I took it with a pretty nice camera, with the nicest camera I could afford. Dancing cat videos, baby. You can't go wrong with dancing cat videos. They're fucking adorable. Dude, cats in general, man.
Yeah, I was watching animal videos today.
I can't have a cat, man. If I had a cat here, man, it would get eaten by a fucking coyote.
Ozzy, click that link, Ozzy.
Yeah, I lost my cat. You know that. I think an owl got him, though.
And I can't stand the smell of cat shit in my house, man. But I guess, if you take good care of the litter box, you won't have a problem. I noticed my stepdad used to have a cat, and like his room, smelled like a cat lived in there. But he had the litter box in his room.
Nah, they can go outside. They can go outside just like the dog.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't.
If I had a cat here,
I don't want litter boxes in the house, man. Fuck that shit.
If I had a cat, I would keep it indoors. Sad as that is. Maybe I would take it outside on a leash sometimes.
The best way to do it, man, is to have a run, man.
Yeah,
have
a fenced-in area for the
just
cat.
let them go outside. Have a litter box out.
So that build
outside
like a
and
little
run, man. Out of
little Cajun area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's still kind of cruel.
Yeah.
Still like keeping it in a zoo. It's like keeping it like a prisoner.
Yeah. Well, we cram humans in apartment buildings. That seems
either keep
cool
a cat
to
like a prisoner or have it. But a lot of people just keep cats up here, as like to kill the mice. And if the cat gets killed, they don't become emotionally attached to the cat. You really can't. It's just doing. It's just.
I was kind of bummed out when mine didn't come back.
Man, who the fuck's calling me right now? Hold on a second.
I like my cat.
Well, I think the first pet that I had die, man, was a dog.
Hey.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah.
You went out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear me?
Oh, what's going on?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, the first, the first animal I had that died was probably a rabbit.
Died.
Yep. Well, how many dogs have I been through? I've been
died,
through.
man, that I knew about was my dog, man. Because all my cats, they just went away, man. They just went away and never come back. Cats all.
Well, this is my fourth dog in life. You know, had one as a kid, had one as a teenager, till around mid-20s, and then had one right after that till almost 40. And yeah, this is my fourth dog, man. There you go. It's a bummer.
Talk to you later.
Yeah.
What's Eric say? Life is.
I never had to deal with an animal dying, man. My
life is a series of dogs. Those are the words of George Carlin.
You know, I had to, anyone agree with that.
Oh, is it? I thought they were your words.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the housemate. I guess she's going to be coming.
Nah, George Collins.
She's going to be coming tomorrow to finish painting the room.
She's coming.
Yeah, she's still moving in. That's cool. You know that's fine.
That's
she's
good.
really cool. I like her. You know, she's.
That's good.
But you know, yeah, you just never know. You just never know how a person is until you get to know them, right? And it's just the way it is, man.
True.
You know, you get a roommate in your house, you don't know the person. You're rolling the dice. You guys have known me over the years. I've had some fucking crazy roommates. Yeah, she works nights as a bartender. So yeah, she's pretty cool.
That's all right.
Sometimes she makes some good money, I guess.
Yeah.
So you won't see each other. You won't see each other that much anyway, man. So it should work out.
Yeah, that's the way it should be. You know, in that relationship. The less you see of your housemate, the better you get along with them.
Goes with almost any relationship.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, yeah, it's true. You know, what do they say? Distant makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, I love you more after a week.
Right now, you're fucking getting on my nerves. Fuck
off.
What's that? Another person here. Who is it? I can't. Oh, it's Ozzy.
It's fine again.
Hey. Oh, it's Ozzy. What's up, Ozzy?
Hey, what up?
Hey, come in here.
I'm going off the rails on the crazy train.
He's coming.
Oh shit! I'll get fucking copy strike for that.
You might. You're gonna have to get. I'm gonna have to get royalties from him or something. You might have to.
No more
we might have to start getting royalties from Black Sabbath.
I saw a clip of Ozzy today. He said, "Back in my day, you could buy the bat's head off. You could buy the bat's head off and didn't have to worry about it." I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you can buy the bat's head off. Don't worry about it.
Look up. Remember that show?
Oh man.
I can't believe Ozzy's still alive. I mean, not you, but Ozzy.
I can't believe. Hey, I can't believe it either.
Well, yeah, you spell your name the same, so I mean, it always makes me think of Ozzy Osbourne for some reason. Ozzy Osbourne. Sharon. Yeah, I like.
How do I use this?
I used to like watching the show back in the day. It was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, their show was pretty funny. I kind of liked it.
Back in the day. Back in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Back in them days. 15 years ago.
That were the good days.
Meatloaf. Yeah, Meatloaf kicked the bucket. Yeah, that was sad. He was a cool guy, I guess.
May he rest in peace.
He wasn't about to give up his his morals.
He had a lot of medical issues too. I think he had a lot of heart problems and
Of course, he died of the you know what.
Yeah, I reckon he took the jab.
Yeah,
I didn't
supposedly.
see.
Yeah, I have no idea.
We don't want to talk about anything that could be construed as misinfo.
Yeah, can't talk about you know what. Can't talk about the other you know what.
Candlestick.
Can't talk about
He took
the other
candlestick.
you know what.
Just say he took
I
the
left
candlestick.
the oven too long.
My lips are sealed.
I left him in the oven too long, mate. He was cooked to a fucking crisp. Stuck a fork in him and that's it. He's done.
Who was cooked to a crisp? The Pillsbury Bordeaux boy?
Yeah, mate. I left him in the too long, man.
Who was that? No. I'm sorry. You said someone was cooked to a crisp?
He was done.
Oh, the
mate.
guy that lit himself on
like
fire? The guy that set himself on fire?
Nah, Meatloaf.
Oh, Meatloaf.
Nah, Meatloaf. I'm just joking. I've been making Meatloaf jokes ever since I heard about him dying, man.
I'm getting it now.
I just smoked some weed, dude. I'm sorry.
He's cooked to a crisp. I get it now, Simon.
All the stereotypes they say about weed are true, man.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I just ate meatloaf tonight.
You had meatloaf? Man, I haven't had meatloaf.
I just ate meatloaf and he's in my stomach.
I think I'll make some meatloaf next week in honor of
you just ate Uda.
I'm gonna make some
meatloaf.
Aussie?
You just ate Uda and he's in your stomach.
I remember when I was a kid, man. I remember when I was a kid. That's how we used to say "see you later." We'd say, like, "Don't let your meatloaf."
Oh man!
Don't let your meatloaf.
Where the hell was I? I don't know half this shit.
Don't beat me.
I'm young, so you know.
Neil Young and Spotify. Yeah, that's another thing that happened this week.
Neil Young. Yeah.
You could just take down all my music if you're gonna keep that Joe Rogan on there or something like that.
Maybe Joe Rogan should cover his music.
I come across.
I'm gonna take down all my music. Keep on rocking in the free world.
The DC shorts.
That's my Neil Young imitation.
It's
keep on rocking
like
in the free world.
Oh, is that who that guy is? I don't even know.
I don't like that song, man. Keep on rocking.
You guys start talking about music and hockey, and I get lost.
Well, I'm only talking about hockey because the Colorado Avalanche are the best team in the NHL right now. So that's kind of fun.
Stupid talk.
On the other hand, you got to be double jabbed to go to the fucking show.
Stupid talk.
I mean, you got to have you know what to go to the game.
Yeah, that show the View, man, with fucking Whoopi Goldberg and fucking 3 other lesbians. You know that show? That's fucking body watchers like fucking Oprah fucking day.
Everybody knows that show.
They're fucking supporting Hogan or be allowed just it's free.
Pieman's getting cut off again.
I'm like, here we go.
Can you kill your camera, Pieman?
Testing.
No, I
found that funny.
I couldn't get that last transition he just said. I'm sorry that everything you just said was kind of like blurted out to me.
It was just me, man, that they were supporting you was so Rogan, man.
Yeah, they're fucking.
I found amusing.
Damn it! Yeah, it's hard. I can't get the whole sentence in. It keeps cutting in and
I
out.
didn't catch it.
I'm breaking up.
Yeah. You're breaking up. He's breaking up.
You're breaking up.
Like Humpty Dumpty.
I'll turn my camera off.
Try turn your camera off.
Camera off.
That might help.
Off. Is that any
better?
Yeah,
better.
We can hear you now.
We can hear you now.
Hear me there?
We can hear you now.
Using less processing power.
That might be the problem, yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you a lot clearer.
Anyway, you were saying
less bandwidth. Yeah. I was just saying, yeah, fucking this Neil Young and fucking Joe Rogan shit. The View fucking were talking about Joe Rogan's. He should be allowed to say whatever he likes, you know. Otherwise, free speech is dead. You know, I'm like, fuck it hell. You know, he's a shill when the View fucking supports you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The pot calling the kettle black, right?
Are you serious?
Well, you know the mainstream always pretends to be righteous. Everybody else is fucked up, right? According to them, they're the only ones you can trust. Everybody else is.
Whoopi Bigfoot wasn't happy, but all the rest of them agree.
Whoopi Bigfoot, that fucking kills me. That's a good one.
She's fucking huge, man. That's a big bitch.
You can't make fun of Whoopi, man. That's
I remember when she used to have huge dreadlocks. Remember when she used to have huge dreadlocks? Now she's just huge.
She is. She's kind of like a Bigfoot.
I heard she was going to be on the next Star Trek here, and it really kind of screwed it up for me. It's like now I don't even want to watch it.
The View?
Yeah, Whoopi.
Yeah, you watch that shit?
Yeah, I watch Star Trek. Yeah, I'm still an idiot. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said you watched The View.
Oh, hell no. I don't even have a television for that.
No, me neither.
Yeah, true. Oh, you got all new DVDs in
there, right? A long time ago.
Yeah, everything's DVD, man.
God, it's weird now, man, when you go back and watch the idiot box now, man. It's like, God, it's like
I'd rather my son watch
They Live, right? I feel like I'm in the movie They Live.
Sorry, Eric.
I say every time I watch TV, I feel like I'm in the movie They Live.
Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, I'd rather my son watch Omega Doom than watch whatever's on Thursday night.
Yeah, this woman, I swear to God, I was watching a clip on YouTube or on BitChute, and she's like talking to fucking the good Dr. Fauci, who I'll never argue with. But,
no, you can't argue with the wolf.
But yeah, Dr. Fauci and and this woman, man, I swear to God, you look at her face, she looks like a fucking alien, man. Just like the movie They Live, dude. I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this woman's she is weird looking.
Yeah.
She's like, is it a matter of if or when? You know what is going to become you know what? And he's like, it's a matter of when, Of course it's a matter of when, okay?
I'm here to kick ass and chew gum.
It's easy to do.
And I'm all out of gum. I'm here to.
I recommend everybody goes out and gets their booster.
Like Dr. Fauci.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Yeah.
I'm all out of bubble gum.
Yeah.
Here to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
You could get some schmutz.
Oh, no, he was walking in the bank, wasn't he? He was walking in the bank.
Yeah, he's walking in the bank.
Yeah.
Dr. Fauci. You know what his name means?
Sickle. Wolf.
Fake power.
I heard it meant sickle, angel of death.
Like Fao means fake, and Chi means power. Or something like
Chi's
that.
power, Chinese man. Yeah.
I still remember that in one language his name is Wolf, and in another language his name is Sickle, which represents the angel of death.
But anyways, we dare not talk bad of our Dr. Fauci. He's our hero. We shall never argue with anything he says because he is.
Hey, my last name means dark.
Fauci.
My last name means dark swamp.
I saw a good meme of him. He was like, it was Dr. Fauci. He had like old school like derby hat on. And he was like had a bottle of fucking snake oil in his hand, and he's like had like a cigar in his mouth.
All you need is David Carradine walking by, huh? Good old Kung Fu episode.
Yeah. Excuse me, sir. Would you like to take a look? Would you be interested in
this Wonder Elixir? You gotta try the Wonder Elixir.
It cures everything that ails.
Put hairs on your chest, hairs on your head. It'll make you dick hard.
It'll make you bald, and then you'll grow hair.
You could grow a real beard with this stuff.
Oh, I'd buy that for $1.298.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yep.
I'll buy that for $1.
I'll take a dozen.
Fucking Spatula City.
Oh, that's another great movie, man. I got to get that movie, RoboCop.
Yeah, I got that one too.
That's a good movie, man.
Yeah,
I thought the new one kind of stuck.
So,
yeah, that's a good one.
It's such predictive programming, you know.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You never saw too many bald cowboys, did you?
Bald cowboys, except for Yul Brynner in Westworld.
Yeah, Yul Brynner.
Pretty rare.
David Carradine.
They live.
Yeah.
You had that old geezer too, man. He had a bald head. Can't remember his name though. He's got.
Oh yeah, you got it, mate, on Blu-ray. Yeah, is that Blu-ray?
It's DVD, but close enough.
I can't really tell the difference myself.
I never found Idiocracy.
I've got to get it, man.
Very rare.
I
was lucky to get it on DVD. It was like $40.
You know, I can't tell the difference between 1080p and 4K. It all looks the same.
Oh, dude, you know what I spent for my day, Liv? I spent $1.50.
$1.50 what?
Yeah.
At a thrift store.
Oh, for a video?
Yeah. That's how I got
it. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I ordered it on the fucking.
I was always looking for shit in thrift stores, man. One day I found a novel, man, that I'd heard about, and I've read it all. It took me a while to read it. It was a fucking end of the world fucking novel, you know, about a dystopian future based on a nuclear threat.
I got this one for free.
The Sum of All Fears.
I got this one for free.
Oh yeah. Denzel Washington, is that who was in that?
I found that for like.
I think so.
I bought it for like $2, I think.
Yeah. No, I'd say
I like Neil Young, just not what he did.
We got maybe 1,000 movies, and I probably only spent on average $2 a piece for them.
You know, I like some of Neil Young's music, but keep on rocking in the free world. I hate that song, man.
I don't even like him now.
Yeah.
He sounds all. Well, I can't even say it. That's another ooh.
He looks like Freddy.
You can't say it.
He looks like Freddy Krueger now, man. Have you seen him? Fuck.
He looks like Freddy.
He's fucked
No,
up.
I've never seen him.
He's had his medicine. That's what happened. He had his medicine.
Yeah.
He had his Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Aussie.
Yeah, he's pretty old. Neo ain't so young
used
anymore.
To be on YouTube before Cafe locked out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they've got a Facebook group on BitChute. I think they're on BitChute now. But there's a lot of people that that get on there and help each other. You know, there's people helping each other get jobs and shit out of the system.
Yeah, I was following it for a while on Facebook. Yeah, I was following it on Facebook, and then they had all these live videos, but they didn't really seem to be going anywhere. So I just sent them a text through Facebook Messenger because I've been banned off Facebook for 30 days. So
right.
I had to start a BitChute account. So
yeah.
I've been
I'm pretty sure it's
saying
BitChute,
stuff.
I'm sure, yeah.
I'll have to have a look into it. I might have to make an account maybe with BitChute. So, yeah. Thanks, Bonin.
Yeah, dude. Sucks that we have to use all these this damn big tech.
Because there are people. There's a lot. The best way to find people really is to go to the rallies, man. Because fucking that's where all the people are.
Speaking of rallies, the Canadian truck thing, man, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, and
I saw a video today on
man, fucking huge.
Did you see the video where they were playing that song, like in Convoy?
No,
it was pretty.
I've seen that one.
We were talking about that song not too long ago.
Yeah,
we were. Big convoy walking through the night. Yeah,
there's a dude singing
that song. It was pretty good.
There's a dude singing.
Oh, no, they're fucking with Pie Man.
Oh, fucking here, Justin Trueblow's gone into hiding now.
Yeah. He should.
He went to the bunker. He was scared of. He was scared of the seatbelt.
He's shitting his pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was nervous about putting his seatbelt on.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. With this trucker thing, if it makes a difference or not.
He put a tweet out. He put a tweet out on Twitter, and he said,
"No, the only way it's gonna."
I've come down with the coup. He's come down with the coup, but he tested negative. But he's going to stick to the health guidelines and go into isolation, even though he doesn't need to, because he's already been jabbed.
Oh, I seen him.
He's just going into hiding.
Yeah, I seen him addressing. The truckers, and honestly, I'm no body expert, but that son of a bitch looked so nervous, man. It looked like he got his hand caught in a cookie jar. He was just like, I don't know.
He couldn't get a needle up his ass with a jackhammer.
The only way it's gonna work, man, is if they literally just sit there for a month, If it's a couple days,
I don't think it'll take that long. Yeah, it's going to be a while. I reckon.
I think there's some stubborn motherfuckers, man.
They'll bring in the freaking military.
They've raised $5 million, man. They've raised $5 million, and there's fucking people all over Canada are putting them up, man. People putting them up in their houses and shit,
So they raised the money, but
they're in for the long haul, man.
They cut off their GoFundMe account.
Yeah, the GoFundMe's been suspended. The money's still there.
A bunch of money, and they
said, I heard 5. It might be 6. Yeah, it might be 6 now. I heard it stopped.
So what are they going to do with that money?
They're not ever going to get it. They're not ever going to
get the money back to the people that gave it.
Yep, that's what'll happen. They'll never get the money.
Huh.
But there's a lot of people that'll help, man. Anyway, there's fucking.
They better at least refund the money back to the
thousands of people that'll help them. There's thousands of people in Canada are going to help them anyway, man. So.
It's tough to do something like that in the dead of fucking winter in Canada.
Fucking
you fucking kidding me?
Oh, fuck you!
It's cold.
It's colder than a witch's.
There's 100,000 trucks, man, and they reckon 500,000 fucking people. That's fucking huge.
Yeah.
I reckon the line of trucks goes for 10 miles, man.
How many people did Canada have? Anyone know?
The population.
Yeah, 100 million, 200 million?
Maybe half of what the US
is. It's probably like 20 million. I think they're the same as us, man. I think they're like.
I don't know. Somebody Google it. I'm guessing. We'll all give our guesses.
I said 100 million.
I heard it's about the same as Australia, man.
Okay. I don't know. Could be maybe 20 or 30 million. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a bit low.
Yeah.
I know it's lower. Or substantially lower.
I know that used to be the population of California, but people are leaving quickly.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't even rent a one-way
population of Canada in 2020 was 38 million.
John Palmer says 42 million.
38. There you go.
38 million, yeah. It's a low number. It's still a lot of people, but
I guess 50
million.
That's
a lot of people for that population.
But I bet you there is 50 million if they don't count every single person. Twice. They got some wetbacks there, don't they?
10 million people are fucking living in the bush.
Well, do you actually count the French?
I think there's more. I don't know. There's probably less people than they actually count. Who knows? A lot of people.
I'm not sure they count the French.
There's a lot of people. A lot of people.
Don't count the French. Fuck the French.
Yeah, the French don't count as people. No. Oh, shit. That's some funny shit right there, man. The French. What? You have a problem with the French? Oui, motherfucker. Motherfucker. What are you, some sort of a fascist?
Oh, shit. Well, technically, I guess we're turning, huh?
What?
Isn't the fucking province in Canada where fucking they've got the hardest fucking restrictions? Isn't that a French province, man? That's
Quebec?
Is that right?
Isn't it? I heard Quebec's pretty bad. That is French.
Yeah.
Quebec, maybe.
With a name like Quebec? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Quebec.
It's fucking French. In Montreal is in Quebec.
Bonjour, je suis.
That's the whole. That's the Canadian. That's the Canadian part of France. Yeah.
They can't.
They
can't go to the. Yeah, they can't fucking go to the fucking grocery store unless they've been jabbed, mate.
Yeah, I seen that at a Walmart.
They can't go into the store? Yeah.
You can't buy food, mate, unless you've been jabbed, dude.
Yeah, they put booths up in Walmart. They put booths up in Walmart, man, to where they got to scan you for the jab and shit. The passports.
Fuck off.
The suicide boots. Go do it.
Yeah.
The suicide boots.
But yet the UK has lifted all restrictions. Come on, everything's fucking weird. I don't trust.
No, I think the UK. I think that's a bit of a. I don't know, something different. They're just trying something different, and then they'll come back. It's all a big show.
All a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, it's
a trap.
Bojo the clown.
It's a fucking trap.
Bojo the clown is what it is.
It's a trap. Shit's about to go south, man.
I think it's a trap too.
Yeah, everybody's saying it. Anybody who has a half a fucking brain is it.
Well, as if you're going to change your stance. As if.
It's a trick. It's a trick. Don't trust them. I do not trust
them. It's because he had a party. He had a party.
Well, what's happened recently, man? For what I found out is
party.
Yeah, New Zealand's just passed fucking laws fucking the same as Victoria. They got the same shit that we've got now. Except it's going to be. They're going to have fucking roadblocks, army, fucking everything, man. Fucking you'll be restricted fucking for unless you're up to date with all the shit. You're going to be restricted, mate. You can't travel. You can't fucking do anything in New Zealand.
That fucking cunt. Well, I hate to use the C word, but I spell that with a K.
She's a horse.
Darn.
But
did you see recently she was talking about all the people that are offing themselves, all the people that are killing themselves, and she's smiling the whole time.
Yeah, she's an evil witch.
She's talking about the suicide rate. More and more people are committing suicide. She's smiling and talking about all the people that.
Have you seen the fucking
smiling?
Have any of you seen the Klaus Schwab fucking interview that he just had like a day ago, talking about all the people in the positions of power and fucking all these parliaments. They've all got like half of their parliaments. Fucking they're all part of the what is it the WEF Young Leaders. The WEF World Leaders Group.
The WWF.
Yeah. So the WEF.
It's a fancy
not WTF, WEF. But yeah, they're fucking they're in positions of power all over the world, man. Every country's got fucking a leader that's fucking part of that shit, you know.
They've all been picked. It's like
they're all fucking ready to
be picked.
All I know, Pie Man, is
they're all ready to go. The first two that were picked out of that young leaders group were Angela Merkel and Bill Gates. They were the start. They were the first two. That was back in 1992.
No shit.
So they've been planning this shit for a while, you know.
Oh yeah, I've been saying that for years.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
This goes back
you guys know me a little bit.
50s, 40s. This goes back to the Federal Reserve's fucking foundation.
1992 was the same year that fucking Agenda 21 fucking was announced as well.
Yep.
Or it might have been 1991 actually. I think it might have been the year before.
And that's when Bill Clinton became president of the United States.
In the president?
Coincidence? I think not.
Bill Clinton, yeah.
He took office in 1991.
Clinton.
But anyway, I come from a whole
neither
family.
here nor there.
I come from a whole family of order followers, you know. They always do what they're told and everything else. And I'll tell you what, man, they've been calling, they've been asking questions, you know, and it's like they're all sick. And they keep asking me, "Are you sick? Are you sick?" And it's like, "Nah, man, you know I'm not." But they're
I've had
starting to
ask.
a
couple times.
Yep, and they're nothing but order followers.
It seems to be a strange coincidence.
Yeah,
it seems to be a strange coincidence going on.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah, and they know where I sit.
It seems to be,
you know.
But there are people getting sick that haven't had the poke though. But they're not that sick. They just got a flu. You know,
they got the normal monthly, yearly flu. You know, like I had.
Yeah, I don't think it's normal. No, I don't think it's normal, Eric. Because they got strange symptoms.
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah,
everybody that I know who's had it, you know.
Because everybody
I know who's had it and did. Everybody.
They were more healthy.
Everybody I know in America that.
It was a little different than any other flu I ever had, but you know, every flu is a little different than the one before. You know, it's a whole new experience, man.
No, this one that people are catching, man, that haven't had the poke. That I've heard about, they've all had the same strange symptoms, and one of the symptoms is sore eyeballs.
No, they're calling it stealth. You hear that one? The stealth variant.
Yeah.
There's some stealth disease that's giving people heart. I don't know. I guess I got to be careful.
It's kind of funny, Pie Man. I had some sore eyeballs last month.
Yeah.
Did you?
You know what? You know what's really strange? I've been having that as well. I've been quite low lately, low with energy, and just been sleeping half the time. And I've had sore eyeballs. I've just had headaches. I'm always full of energy usually, but now. And a friend of mine had it as well.
That was
one of my symptoms.
Don't ask, don't tell.
One of the symptoms I had was I had no fucking energy. I had no energy at all. That was one symptom for sure.
Yeah.
And this has been a couple of weeks too. So
yeah, that's how long it lasted for me too. But then it finally went away. I had no appetite, no energy. That probably goes hand in hand.
Yeah. Well, a friend of mine had.
If you don't take any calories, you're not gonna have no energy.
Yeah, my friend had it. He lives close by. He hasn't had the poke or anything, and he's all pure blood, and he was sick for a few weeks. So I don't know. So it's strange.
I was sick for like 2 weeks, and it kind of lingered.
And it's in the middle of summer here. It's hot here. It's like almost 100 degrees outside.
It took like about 3 weeks till I started feeling normal again. Really.
Yeah, it's roughly about that time I started trying to get better and all that. So slowly.
That's one thing about that illness I had. It was a long, drawn out fucking thing.
Yeah.
I just couldn't function for like at least 2 weeks.
I don't know, man. I just spent the last couple of years feeling like shit and not being able to do much and having no energy. Now I feel great, so I have no fucking clue what's going on.
What have you changed? What's different? What have you done different?
I took a piece of the size of my thumb out of my heart.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
They fixed Joe Dirt. They fixed him. Got a new lease on life.
Of course.
You
feel
I don't know. I couldn't tell you if I was sick or not, man. Because I just felt like shit for a few years.
You know, we all got our health problems, man, but that's bad. You know. Yeah.
You know what? It wasn't bad because it was fixable.
Yeah.
However, I do recognize I was very lucky because not very many people get that fixed.
Mm-hmm.
What did you have, Joe Dirt?
Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy.
Oh, okay.
Piece
I don't
of
know
my
if that
heart was dead. I had a dead heart.
Shit.
Scar tissue inside.
Somehow they fixed it.
Yeah, they took the scar tissue out and opened up the chamber, and the blood was able to flow again. Feel great.
That's all they need to do. They just need to do a service on you, and that's it. It's like a car.
Yep. Yep.
Wow. You hear now they're putting pigs' hearts in people. You hear that one?
Oh yeah, I heard that.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
I think South Park were right. They created Man Bear Pig. I think we're going to get Man Bear Pig soon.
Yeah.
I
think if I had to have a piece of Arnold, I think I would have rejected it. I don't think I would have went through that. You know.
Man Bear Pig.
Man Bear Pig.
I don't want to be a chimera.
Half man, half bear, and half pig.
Joe Dirt.
Not saying
that's who Al Gore was trying to fucking capture in South Park. I'm telling you, it's real. Man Bear Pig.
Man Bear Pig, yeah.
That's what Alex Jones. That's what Alex Jones.
That's back when South Park was still good.
Man Bear Pig.
And the geneticist on there, and he had his sidekick, and then Chef goes up and he goes, "What the hell is this guy doing anyway?" He doesn't even make sense.
I'd like to get
South Park sucks now, man. It's absolutely
it's gone woke, man. It's gone woke, Simon. Like my sister wanted me to watch the Seavids episode, and I said, "No, I'm not watching that."
Yeah, it's all about fucking. It's all about fucking left politics, fucking woke.
I refuse to watch it, man. I won't watch it anymore.
I don't watch. I stopped watching after season 6.
Ever since the pandemic special and and then the B word special, I won't watch it anymore. Yeah. I've seen clips. I've seen clips.
I'm ahead of all you guys. I never watched it anyway.
It was. It was all predictive programming. Now that I think about it.
I used to watch it, man. I thought it was it was funny, man.
It was good, yeah.
I still remember the Tom Cruise episode. It's like, Mom, Tom Cruise won't come out of the closet.
Yeah.
Okay, he won't come out of the closet.
No, he'd be inside. Come out of the closet. Like, what is it like?
Randy Marsh came over.
Tom, come out of the closet. Randy Marsh.
Tom, come out of the closet. Tom, it's the cold.
No, go away.
Yeah.
And then all those other
Tom,
people
joined him. Cold.
All those other people joined him in the closet. But then there was that one where they walked. Did you see the one where they walked into the candy store, to the candy factory? And Tom Cruise was in there, and he's like,
"Oh, he's a fudge packer."
He's a fudge packer.
He was the fudge.
She's like, "I am not, but you're literally sitting there packing fudge." You can't call me a fudge packer.
That's fucked up,
I'm gonna sue you.
That's fucked up.
Fucking how many episodes were there when there was something fucking wrong with Cartman's ass? There was always something in his ass, something stuck in his ass, something going in his ass.
Remember the
reverse eating.
Oh, the reverse eating.
The reverse eating episode, man. He's eating food through his ass.
Yeah, he was shoving food up his ass. He would shit out of his mouth. He'd be like this turd would come out of his mouth. That was pretty funny.
But we talked about that before. It's funny that fucking every episode, fucking Kenny dies, and Kenny,
yeah. Oh my God, they kill Kenny. You bastard.
Every episode, Kenny dies, man. Yeah, you know, Kenny, you bastards, you kill Kenny, but fucking Kenny always wore a fucking a muzzle, and you can never understand what the fuck he was saying.
Only the kids can understand what he was saying.
But you know, that's fucking that's where we are now, man. Everyone's dying, and they're wearing
you couldn't see
muzzles.
his face.
Yeah.
Do you remember the episode? Do you remember the episode Marklar where they got the aliens?
Ken is
Marklars, the Marklars.
Marklars. All you Marklars can come on.
Marklars.
We're gonna kill those other Marklars. Everything is a Marklar.
It was a starving Marvin episode.
Jump on, Ken.
What'd you buy at the store, Ken Rotman? And hey, Mr. Adam's Apple, long time no see.
Sorry, man. I get talking.
I mean, talk to the chat.
I could have figured it better look.
But
Please, Mr. Adam's Apple, Jason S.
G'day, Ken. How are you?
Speaking of heat, that reminds me, I got to throw a log on the fire.
Yeah. You got 10 more minutes. Lots of coal.
Throw another meatloaf on the fire.
Life is a lemon and I want my money back.
Yeah, well, that was a fucking good song, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking Russian Vids fucking always played the song, man, in his videos.
Very good expose on that. I knew that song had... yeah, I watched it, yeah. I watched his... I'm subscribed to him. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that song...
He used to be a good friend, man.
Oh, okay. Burn a few bridges or something.
I think Meat Loaf only had one song, yeah. He
played
over and over.
He went out on a tangent and he fucking attacked a lot of people that I know, man, you know, call them all shills and shit. Sort of pissed a lot of people off, man, sort of divided, he's basically, you know, the flat earth community, you know. I know a lot of people in there, you know. Joe knows what I'm talking about. He's all over it as well.
I had no clue.
And now all he talks... Now all he talks, he used to expose fucking, you know, fucking fake fucking events and shit, and now all he talks about is flat Earth, and he doesn't even talk about what's going on now. It's been going on for the last 2 years, you know. He doesn't talk about it. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I haven't been watching his stuff lately.
Kicked off YouTube.
Man, I spaced out. I didn't hear anything.
It's just disappointing, man. Because, you know,
I saw a really good video today where this girl was talking about, you know, how she was thanking the principal and everybody in the school for, you know, forcing them all to wear muzzles and shit. And then, you know, like of course she was being sarcastic the whole time, but it was pretty. She was like in front of the whole school reading this thing, and like it was awesome. Just make it, just, you know, and we gotta thank you for just like, you know, basically ruining our whole fucking life for the last 2 years.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
It was like, so it's so true, man. You know, like, how can these people live with themselves?
Yep.
You know, suffocating kids.
Oh, hey, did you read the article that there's a 364% increase in enrollment to speech class because these kids can't fucking talk right? You know, you got to watch, right?
Yeah.
I got to look at you and go, what the fuck? Right? Yeah.
They know what they're doing
Speech
with this.
therapy, man. Yeah, they can't learn how to talk because they can't see the lips, man. They can't
This
see
is
the mouth
awful,
moving.
man.
They can't see the lips. That's right. Yeah.
They know exactly what they're doing by forcing these kids to do this shit.
And in turn, when that happens, more money's going to be invested into the medical industry. You know that, like, people are spending money on speech therapy lessons for their kids, and they're going to go broke and going to have no food. So, yeah,
because medical insurance won't cover it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've really done a number.
It only covers your tender, loving medication from Big Pharma. That's about all insurance covers anymore. I don't know.
I actually
know.
heard an interview with a whistleblower, man. A whistleblower came out and was talking about. I was talking about hospital. She was a nurse
Did you make him
whistleblower.
swallow that whistle?
I think on the same show. Yeah, she was saying how much, how hospitals' money, all of the, just from initially, getting the positive result, they get paid, and then if they're an organ donor, they so they get the positive result, the positive test, they get that they get paid. Then there's what's the next?
To put them on a certain drug, and then put them on a tube, and then if they die, they get paid. So they get paid like 4 times.
If organ donor, give them this.
Basically, I heard that each person's worth $100,000.
Give them this drug. They get paid again.
Yeah, I thought we were all worth like
they get
$3.
paid to give them this drug, which puts them into a coma, and then they get put onto the fucking,
the thing,
and then if,
you know what, and then
if they're not, they fucking harvest their organs, and there's
if the
organ dollars, man. I also heard,
my God, that's a big business these days.
That was one of the things that I was seriously worried about. I'm sorry, Mad.
Schools are getting 100.
Yeah, that was one of the things I was seriously worried about. Is if I died, I have it that I state I don't care about the state autopsy. I want an individual autopsy, and I want everything counted. I'm serious about that, man.
You're not taking my organs, goddammit.
Yeah, I'm not joking, dude.
You can't have all these governments. They're all organ pirates. They're all pirates.
That was an episode of South Park. They were trying to steal Cartman's kidneys to give him to fucking Kenny.
The whole point was, though, I wanted to make sure my family was able to retain my body so I could be buried, and they didn't burn my ass, because that is against my religion, man. You don't burn my ass, I'm fucking buried,
Yeah.
God can't raise my bones if you put me in the air. So, it's dead serious that the governments all over the world are just disregarding.
Yeah. Did you hear the new thing is liquefaction?
Don't make me go out and dig my own fucking hole and lay in it. You know what I mean?
I heard the latest thing they're doing is they're liquefying people's bodies and using them as fucking fertilizer.
You fuck off. You got the double fuck there.
They got this process. They got this chemical process that fucking liquefies your body like instantly, I think.
No.
It's fucking insane. And then they take the remains and fucking spray it over fucking as fertilizer. It's like a form of Soylent Green almost.
Yeah, no thank you, man.
You're waiting.
I gotta shut the camera off so I can gag myself.
And then they make you in a pink slime and fucking serve you.
Oh, it's not funny,
they make you in a pink slime and turn you into a fucking.
I wish I was making it up. I wish I was making that story up, but I'm not.
No, you're not.
But, yeah. I'm sorry you were saying, Mad Pie Man.
He was saying Soylent Green comes on
then
Tuesdays.
They turn you into pink slime and
pink slime, yeah.
It comes on Tuesday.
Well, yeah, the new thing is, God, I heard of some horrible things lately, like shit, like that. Like this one guy's coming up with a way of taking human feces and extracting the food back out of it.
Yeah, he wants to make
food is left in it. It's
hamburgers or something.
It's waste. What? I don't think there's
make hamburgers out of it.
There's no food left in it, is there? Well, there's a way of taking out the saliva and this and that. I'm like, ugh, that sounds so disgusting. What the fuck is up these people, man? Yeah, that's what the world they want us to live in. Get used to it, folks. You think Soylent Green was bad? That's nothing on what's really going on.
Maniac Mansion.
I don't recall that movie.
No, it's a video game.
Oh, well, that explains it.
It's an old video game.
Video games are even more brainwashing than movies.
Yeah, it says on the back
of it, it's got,
why is there a chainsaw in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Davey boy, hi, nice to see you. Thanks.
No, all my video games, man, they're like around 2000s and shit. I got a whole bunch of super old games, and I still got old computers running, and I let the kid play that stuff. He's never been nothing online, never nothing like that, man.
No,
and the boy's smart, you know what I mean?
So, you got to keep him away from all that garbage.
Yep, I keep him away from it all. He totally pays attention. Tell him one thing one time, he knows it. He works harder than most men I know. And you've seen the boy. He's only like 11, 12 years old. I don't know how old he is anymore. That's a woman question.
Baby boy.
Huh?
Yeah.
How old he is? I don't.
Fuck no, I don't pay attention, man.
Don't you buy him a gift for his birthday?
If he tells me. No, he always gets it. You know, I'm pretty close to when it is, man, and then I'll figure it out when it gets a day. You know, I ain't ignorant or dumb. It's just not something that I could pop off the top of my head sometimes. It's like, I don't remember what year he was born.
Just growing like a weed. That's all I know.
Yep, pretty much. And if you think that's offensive,
I have
no clue half the time.
And he just eats more and more all the time, huh? It's more expensive to feed him.
Dude, he eats 2 portions to my 1.
Damn, that's what a teenage kid
is
expensive.
Yep.
Especially nowadays, holy shit. The price of food.
I'm catching up, man. I mean,
$200 a week to feed that kid.
My appetite's coming back. I know in the last 7, 8 years, I lost 30 pounds pretty easily. And that's a lot of weight when you're only 5'5", you know what I mean?
No, I think Joe Dirt is like, don't you have believe Indian religion? Or Native American, I should say?
No, I wouldn't assume. I don't know. I just believe in Jesus, man.
But you're saying your religion, it's against your religion to be cremated. Oh, you have to be buried in the ground.
Oh, I got to be buried, yeah.
That sounds like a Native American thing.
Nah, that's from Jesus' words to me.
Yeah.
You know, now, am I right? I have no clue. Probably not, but I'd rather be safe. I'd rather be safe, you know.
Yeah, I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I was wanted to say to Ken and John Palmer, I was on there last night, but I crashed out. It's it was a good show.
Yeah, I've been watching a bit of Ken stuff as well. He's pretty good.
See, John Palmer thinks you compare yourself to a Egyptian pharaoh.
Yeah, no, I don't need to be buried with the tractor, John.
I don't want to be buried in a pyramid.
That's a little fucked up.
Yeah, you got to build a pyramid for.
I'll give the tractor to the boy. You know, maybe it'll take him out, and I guess that's buried with the tractor, right? I'm hoping the tractor never takes me out.
The bigger the pyramid you build, the more powerful your soul will become.
Yeah,
I don't know why do they build big pyramids.
Although the funeral was coming up, Ken. Although they were going to help organise the funeral, man.
Oh, sister.
Sorry to hear about your sister, Ken. Sorry to hear about your sister, Ken.
What was it? Your older sister, I assume.
It's not sad.
Well, God bless Annie.
Ken was saying that he was going to help organise the funeral, which was coming up in a week or something. But
yeah, oh, there's your moment of silence.
Yeah, that happened early.
Younger, huh?
May she rest in
peace, mate. Did you go, Ken? You didn't go. I suppose you couldn't go, could you? That's fucked up, man. You know, it's shit like that that makes me want to just fucking start ripping shit up, man. Sorry, Eric.
That's all right.
You know,
I don't care. Yeah, it's fine. But
so obviously the family went behind his back and just did it without telling him. You know, that's not right.
That ain't right.
Well, it depends on on the wishes of the deceased, I guess. You know.
Yeah, but they're dead.
People don't want a big deal about when they pass away. You know, they just want to go quietly and be cremated, and that's it. No big fuss. You know, don't make a big fuss about it. But I think when I die, I don't want people to make a big fucking fuss about it. And it ain't nobody that's going to anyway. So.
You know, when my grandfather died, there was almost 1,000 people or more there. And I never saw so many people.
Oh, the service is still happening. Sorry, man. Cool.
Yeah.
The service is still happening.
I don't think I'd ever want that.
All right. That's all right.
But then again, I don't want no one to show up either. You know what I mean?
I'm going to give a shit when I die. But that time.
My wish is to be eaten alive. Eaten by fucking wild animals, mate. Just fucking die in the fucking bush, mate, and just let wild animals fucking eat me.
Be fed to a great white sharks.
I don't want a funeral, mate.
They wouldn't want to eat. They don't really like humans.
Nah, wild animals, man.
Sharks don't really like humans. It's a fallacy.
Wild animals.
They usually take a bite out of a human and go, ugh, and spit it out. But that one bite.
If you eat McDonald's, I probably would, yeah.
Really, they're not out to kill humans. They mistake you for a seal. They figure when a person is paddling on a surfboard.
Yeah.
You know,
because of the wetsuit.
Sharks
a seal or a sea turtle. You know, the natural prey.
That's a myth. I don't want to eat us. No.
They don't want to eat humans now. You know why they don't eat clowns? Because they taste funny.
It tastes funny?
Oh, man, I couldn't resist that.
Oh, I fell right into that one. You had me fucking shot there for a second.
I learned that one in clown college. Did you see that video of that clown that went in front of like the city council? Like on a Zoom meeting? No, pretty good. It's pretty funny. He's talking about, how he got his funny bone broken. That's pretty bad when you're a clown. That's a serious injury for a clown.
You need a hospital visit for that one.
It's pretty good, man. I think it's authentic. The guy really went up on the Zoom meeting with the city council, with his clown makeup on and the wig and everything. He's like,
Did you hear about the teacher that got fired because this child dresses in a suit and acts like a kitten, right? You know, you got Furbies, you got the gender furries, Furbies.
Yeah.
And the teacher was fired because she didn't meow at the student.
Didn't meow at the... What the fuck?
I heard a funny story about a teacher the other day, man. Yesterday, I was on this fucking channel that this funny Australian channel, man. Actually, it's fucking got 100,000 subs. It's pretty big. I can't remember what it's called, man. But he's an Aussie dude, and he just does memes and he fucking just rips fucking woke fucking politics apart, all the LGBT shit, all the fucking woke crap, right? But yeah, this one tweet he showed, man. It was a school teacher, and she said in this tweet, "I came out to my class and I explained to my children that I was a non-binary person." And she said, and then she said, one of my students handed in a paper, an essay that they were asked to write, and the essay was titled "Non-binary people don't exist."
What's up, Ken?
What up, Ken? Hey, Ken. How's the weather over that sort of town?
Cool.
How you going? Hey, Ozzy, Joe, Diamond, Eric. Hey, Eric, you got a bit of a strike, I heard.
Yeah, I got struck down.
I don't know why. He just got a foul ball.
I don't know what was said by who, but I don't know. I went and they said that, usually I'll show you the content that was stricken, like whatever sentence or whatever was said. But this was they just said the whole video. I don't know.
Oh, hey, if you're gonna go,
Gordon,
you might as well go all the way, buddy.
Gordon told me about it, and he was so upset that he decided to leave internet forever.
Really?
He sent me a message saying, "See you, Ken. I've had it with this censorship stuff."
I haven't seen him since.
No, he said goodbye. He sent goodbye to all the people he knew, and that was it. He's gone.
Damn, he'll be back.
Like, hey, Gordon, God, you letting him
he'll be back.
He decided not to pay the bill that month.
I think he's done this before. I think he's done this before, and he came back.
Yeah, cool. Oh, that's good. He's a funny guy.
He'll get bored of not being on the internet, and he'll come back.
Yeah, I know. Because we used to talk offline, Gordon and I, on, I'd stop the stream, and then we'd have a good old talk for the next bloody 4 hours. He must miss that, Anyway, went to Sale today to go shopping. Do you know where Sale is, Ozzy?
It's eastern part of Victoria.
Yeah, that's. I'm like right on the coast.
Hi, Gordon. We love you if you're watching.
I'm about 45 minutes from Sale on the coast, on a peninsula. Beautiful spot, actually. Fuck, it's hot today, though. This is the hottest day I've known for... I don't even know a day last summer that was this hot. It's pretty hot.
It's squally weather, too. It's like there was a thunderstorm last night this morning and choppy.
Everyone's sticky.
Well,
I just put a shirt on because I'm on camera,
If it makes you feel any better, it's cold as fuck here.
At least put a shirt on for Eric's show,
Bad here.
We got to be respectful for each show.
I'm freezing my ass off.
I know, you're on the opposite end there, Eric. We're roasting your freezing.
50 degrees.
Yeah, it's the
opposite. Oh, Joe, you must be pretty warm because you got a singlet on, so it must be nice and warm in the cabin.
The good thing is, man, the winter's getting over with.
How many tanks of propane have you went through?
Me? I don't use propane, man.
I do.
Oh, you don't have propane at all?
I got natural gas hooked up. But I pay a shit ton for natural gas bill, probably about $250 to $300 a month for natural gas. My house is just
so hot, buddy.
My house is not very efficient.
And propane accessories.
My dogs aren't taking the heat too well.
The last Swiss cheese. My last house that I sold,
It's
that I had to
too
use
hot.
all the money for this shit, right? But my last house, dude, it was so bad, man. I went through 4 500-pound tanks every fucking year, dude. 4 of them.
How much a tank run?
$900.
Well, Joe, I was going through when I lived off the
That's a
grid.
lot. That's
Joe,
expensive.
That was a lot.
Joe, I was going through one of them 8.5 kilogram bottles every week during winter. That was
that's like nothing.
That was $28 a week. You know,
if I sit in this trailer, Ken,
$38 if I went to another place, but I was able to get it for $28.
Trailer, I will go through 60 pounds of propane every 10 days if I sit in the trailer. Every 8 to 10 days, I'll go through 60 pounds. But I haven't turned on this propane in a year. You know, I got the
I had a gas
here.
I had a gas heater, and it would only last 5 nights. You know, I never had it on in the day, just at night. Yeah, it only lasted 5 days. And
this modular home, so far, I've only used a tank and a half. That's pretty fucking good in my world, you know. I can't believe it, honestly.
We got the big giant tanks.
20-pound bottle.
About 120 to fill, but you
a
get like
two. Would be about 800 pounds.
You get 2 extra tanks in the big one. You know, like say I buy the smaller bottles. They used to be 9 kilograms, but they put it down to 8.5 for some reason. I'll go through like, you know, twice as many of them as I would if I had a big long one for that price. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, 120.
Meow.
But I've just been using electric this last winter. And
hey, curious question, Eric. Why the hell would they run natural gas pipe in the rock like that? Out of curious, why'd they use natural gas instead of a propane?
Well, you used to have propane within. I used to have propane. You're talking to me?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, they used to have propane here, but they put a natural gas line up the road.
Same here.
So we decided to tap into it.
They do that. Yeah.
And then we could tap into it. They only charge like, you know, very little to hook you up, you know.
Well, Eric, here we got the pipeline going right past the town, and it provides for all of Melbourne, but we don't get that. We can't tap. We have to still buy the bottles.
You know, for a long time you couldn't get gas up here. It was like 15 years ago or so when they put the fucking gas line in, or maybe 10, 15 years ago. And it's like, fuck yeah, I'll hook up to the gas line because, you know, fucking, you don't have to worry about it. You know? You don't have to keep track of it. Oh, shit, I'm out of propane all of a sudden. And you don't got no money to buy some more. You know, I just gotta know I need $300 a month to pay that fucking bill in the wintertime.
Eric, do me a favor.
That's all there is to it.
It's just preparing a little bit, but do me a favor. Go buy the fittings for your furnace to make sure you can convert it to propane, and get yourself just a normal tank out there just for an emergency. That way, if all the natural gas goes off, at least you can switch your furnace out, man. You know it only costs you like $5-10 to switch it. You know, just to be safe, man. That's how my brain works, dude. You know.
Well, the clouds are cleared here, and there's chemtrails above them.
It's cloudy out there.
I'm out in the west. I'm out in the western suburbs of Melbourne. So
it's good to have the things that change out.
My backup plan for if the power goes, if I got out no electricity or gas, is to burn wood.
Ozzy, I used to tell everyone never go west.
No, there's no moon out tonight. You can't
I was sort of joking back then. Everyone out west is feral and all that stuff, you know. Melton.
Hey, hey, I'm from there. I'm from that part of town.
Melton, yeah.
No,
I used to go there a lot because, in the old days, I was a Jehovah's Witness, and they got a big assembly hall there, and we used to all have to go to Melton for the assembly hall.
Yeah, it's quite isolated, that place.
Yeah. I used to make jokes about lining up for the Kool-Aid at the end of the weekend, you know. Oh, yeah, once the cinema ends, we have to go
That's
to
what they call it, the Wild Wild West, huh?
We've got to go to the New World Order. The New World.
It is the Wild Wild West area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same way here, man.
Well, Adelaide was pretty bad. I went to Adelaide and not impressed. I told the police there that our cops are 50 times better than them. You know, you guys make our cops look like brilliant gentlemen, you know, you mongrels. They gave me 24 hours to get out of Adelaide. And I go, so I'm like Rambo, am I? You know, it's because I'm from Victoria. It's all because I was from Victoria.
You ain't no Rambo because they told Rambo to get out right away.
Yeah. And Rambo walked through town and he got hassled. Yeah.
See, back in the
Totally
Western movies,
justified,
you always had till sundown to get out of town.
Yeah, I got 24 hours. Rambo had a worse deal. He had,
get your beans and oats and get the hell out.
Get out of Dodge, boy.
Yep.
Like the cunt strip searched me in the city in front of everyone.
They said, boy.
Like pulled me pants down and everything. I felt like I'd just been raped, you know. Thanks to them Australian fucking Adelaide cops, you cunts. Our Victorian cops are 100 times better than you feral fuckers. Anyway, I just thought I'd say that. I don't want to get you banned, Eric, because Pyman
got something that I just remembered that I forgot about. But right before my surgery,
I love all this.
They had to put some stuff on my back and stuff like that. And she was like, I need you to lower your pants a little bit. You know, so I fucking took everything I had off, right? I'm fucking buck-ass naked standing there. And even my mom and my son are like, oh. God. And she was like, oh, well, I guess that makes it easy. And I looked over at my mom and my boy, and I said, what the hell? They're about to take my heart out. You think I got modesty at this point?
Nah, that's
like, what the fuck? You guys are nuts.
A mate of mine, too. You know, this police copper strip searched him in the police station and even fondled his cock. He's only about 15, 16 at the time. Well, it's got molested by a police woman. He goes, I didn't mind, though. I didn't mind her doing that. She goes, oh, Dad, I get to see your cock now. You know, like, totally wrong.
Yeah. I didn't get that lucky.
No. Yeah. Anyway.
I just thought it was a funny thing because that happened, you know. I stripped down bare-ass naked and people walking by and everything. And I'm like, what the fuck? You expect
that's like something out of a movie, right?
Now?
You just got to get over that, haven't you?
Pretty much.
Whatever.
I thought it was funny. And I just actually remembered that, you know.
Can't be modest at a time like that.
Yeah. No, I just remembered that.
Mm.
Yeah,
it must be hot over there, Ozzy.
It's amazing, huh?
Yeah,
the things you remember.
I'm on the beach, so it must be real hot inland, you know. Oh, yeah.
Well, I've got the aircon running here, so it's not really that hot. It's like, 22, 23 degrees, but outside is probably about the same. It's pretty cool outside, so I went out there and it's cooled down quite a bit. So,
well, in about an hour, my caravan's in the shade and it cools down real quick. So it's always good at the end of the day, no matter how hot. I was going to go down the lake for a swim. I might still, if I can get. I've been drinking, but I might get Tioni to drive me and the doggies down and have a dip.
Blow my nose.
Oh, I could actually walk down. It's only 5 minutes away. I mean, that's ridiculous taking a car.
Yeah.
It's a quick walk. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I went shopping today at Aldi's, and it was just insane. Tioni and I were the only one without masks. My stepdaughter and me.
Yeah.
And I was going, wow, we're special. We're the only I think I saw one person who didn't out of, 40 people. And the worst thing was there's little kids there, their mum, and they were wearing the muzzle. And it was like, no, this isn't happening.
I was saying that too.
Tired of it.
Like, I'll never get over
same
that.
here.
That's insane.
Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really hurts to see that.
I
have to stop myself.
I bet even though they dropped all mandates in the UK, that people are still wearing the you-know-whats.
About 50% still worried. It's like that in Australia. Remember Aussie back in 2020? I think it was around October till about February. Everything was cool. Everyone went back to normal. Everyone's got, no one's asking why you ain't got a muzzle, and most people are taking them off. And then one announcement. Next week, 95% suddenly wearing it. It's like, I couldn't believe it.
They're talking about the trap. It's all a trap in the UK, right?
It's a trap.
They're going to use it to this, right? Because
I think they're going to get rid of Clown Bojo. I think they're
get rid of, it's so ridiculous. It's so childish how they do. And they expect us to, you have to believe, if they tell a big enough lie, you got to believe it, right?
Yeah. You got to believe the whoppers.
That's how the whole thing is based on, right? That's what the man with the funny mustache said.
Yep.
Charlie Chaplin, yeah.
Yeah,
you mean Walt Disney? Walt Disney.
That was Charlie.
I prefer to think this is an Alfred Melmac type moment.
No, there is a rumor that Walt Disney was a certain funny mustache man in Germany.
Yeah.
I like that one. I think that one's funny. I don't necessarily think it's true, but I like it.
I know. I
want it to be true.
He could play the role if he wanted to, huh?
Yeah. Just change the mo a bit, pencil mustache.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of bad things about Walt Disney, man. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, so have I.
Well, I heard he was gay, but
I don't know about that.
But
yeah, I don't know.
Then it's the other things that are much more of a worry. Like, so what if he's gay? I mean, everyone in Hollywood was.
Everyone's gay.
James Dean.
Didn't what's his name say that in his song?
All the black people have to put a dress on if they want to get it made in Hollywood.
What else could I say? Everybody's gay.
That was a Terry Crews moment. Chris
Man,
Rock,
it's too hot in here. You dogs get out of here. It's way too hot. It's much cooler outside. If I had a laptop, I'd be outside.
But soon they will say UK has the highest numbers. It's a trick. See what happens when we go back to normal. Never again will they. Well,
Oh, Eric, at least you got a real.
They want. They got to have a reason. To say it wasn't the what.
But Eric, at least you got a great leader, president. Help. Like at least you got that.
They can't allow people to blame it on the what. So they got to come out with this trick.
How's Biden? You stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah, Eric, I got a question for you, bud. Your fireplace there, right? You got it inside the wall.
Uh-huh.
An alcove.
How the hell do you got it inside your wall?
It's a trick.
It was a cupboard. It was a cupboard.
What did you do? You got 1/2-inch cement board in there, and
it used to be a closet, man.
There too, don't you?
Okay, it used to be a closet.
That's what I just said.
Yeah, I understand, but you had to line it, didn't you?
No, it was. I just took out the closet doors and I opened up the opening, made the opening bigger all the way up to the truss above it.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
And I put
you didn't line it with anything.
No, it was already drywalled.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Inside the closet.
Huh. How long you been using it?
It's still been there for like 10 years.
Wow.
Who the fuck? Works great.
And it's job.
Yeah.
Paid for itself, hasn't it?
It works, you know.
Beautiful, Eric. I love it. I love wood fire.
If I was burning wood all the time, you know, it wouldn't.
Oh God, it's hot.
It wouldn't fucking. It wouldn't be feasible, man. Is it would too expensive.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh yeah, I remember you pay a lot of fucking money for wood there.
It doesn't heat the house, you know, thoroughly. If I burn it, the back bedrooms would be cold.
Closet.
Oh, it's expensive as here too. I thought about making a business cutting wood. You know,
it's in a good spot. It's like right in the middle of the house. Pretty close. As much.
Hey,
as
you know, if you're up to adding some flue to that, you can actually kick a lot of heat out in your house, man. And you got room. I can see it. And it's just adding a second flue right next to your stove that connects to your main flue.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Run that pipe through it. Oh, you'll create so much heat, dude.
I have to talk to some people that know about that shit. Or look it up on YouTube.
You're talking to me. I know about that.
Yeah, you live in Minnesota. Of course you know.
Yeah, a few things I know, man, is fucking heat.
So you just...
I'll cover myself in cow shit if I have to.
What I understand is you want to have that pipe nice and a nice.
I'm getting sad thinking of all the potbelly stoves I've left behind at the last place I lived. I had like 4 of them. Yeah. This is all.
I actually got quite a few wood stoves.
Well, yeah, once that thing gets hot, man, it does pretty good.
Yeah,
it warms up this room pretty good. Sometimes I'll turn a fan on and point it up at the ceiling. It's like the opposite of a ceiling fan. It blows the warm air back down, and it circulates. It circulates the warm air pretty good like that.
Well, I'm telling you, I can show you how to create a way that you suck heat from your floor, and it kicks it out at your head, and all you got to do is add another pipe and 2 elbows.
Yeah, but doesn't that make the draw air not as well?
You'll probably be fine. You'll probably be fine.
When the pipes heat up,
with 290s.
When the pipes heat up in the fire, they suck the cold air in, and it comes out warm. Yeah, I lived in a place where it was all set up, 150-year-old house, and they'd put it so all these vents went through the whole house. And
I heated a whole pole.
Heat in the fireplace. Yeah.
I heated a pole barn like that about 15 years ago.
Like I said, I don't use it to heat the house. It's just
they don't want us knowing this old technology.
I burn a fire occasionally when it's real cold outside.
Yeah.
You know, and when
we've had a few outside fires lately.
I'm hoping by next year that all I do is burn fire. I want to put an addition.
You got so much fucking wood around you, huh? It's easy to get wood.
Well, yeah, but I got other hopes. I wanna buy a firewood processor. I want to clear off 5 acres up in the corner. If I clear off 5 acres in the corner, I can make a staging yard. If I can get a processor in there, then I can create enough fucking work, you know, for 3-4 people for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Just being simple. And I would order firewood. I wouldn't cut anything here, you know. Why would I need to? I'd do that for fun.
Yeah.
But that's beside the point, man.
You say making firewood?
I'm thinking about.
You say just making firewood?
Yeah, wood processor. I'd order semi-loads of wood.
It would keep people busy for the rest of their lives?
Yeah, I'd keep 4 or 5 people busy the rest of their lives, yeah.
That's cool. That's a lot of fucking trees.
That's what I'm kind of hoping for by a year. I'm so happy Ma decided to come here. She can rent out her place, be right here, save me money. Maybe in a year or 2 I can have enough money saved up to buy that processor. And I figure that would cost. I need about 50 grand, you know? But then I'd be set, and so I could set 3-4 other people up too.
I asked Algorithm.
Robinson, nice to see you.
I asked Algorithm if I could get 20,000 off him because he was saying he was going to help out someone on the show. Yep, send me a link. I'll send you some money. And I go, oh, I'll go. I want 20,000. That'd help me out a lot. And
I learned a long time ago, sending anyone money doesn't help them. Giving them a job helps them.
I was sort of joking, but
man, what if they don't want a job?
Well, then sending you money ain't gonna help.
Come on, man.
It's that simple, and we all know it.
Just give me a little bit of money, man. I don't want to have a job. Having a job sucks.
Yeah, I had enough friends that always asked for that shit.
You got to get up early in the morning.
I'd always give them a job. I'd always give them a job, and they always hated me, right? They'd be like, I need some money. It's like, yeah, come to work then.
Dude, I'm going to go work as
too much to do, man.
You're young enough to keep working, you know.
I can't quit working, man. It sucks.
I know. I feel sorry for people who still have to work. I really do.
It's like the bills never quit coming in. I can never,
like older cunts.
It's a life sentence.
I've been unemployed for about 6 months, so I got to.
Have you?
You know. Yeah, well, you got to have a job to go to work now.
That's awesome, Rick.
On the other hand, I'm lucky to have a job, to get a job. You know, I have.
That's terrible.
I'm starting a job tomorrow. I'm starting a
so
job
many
tomorrow.
exactly the same, you know, situation.
Yeah. I'd love to work. I'd love to.
Well, Hyman for one.
Joe Dirt saying, I'd love to be chopping wood, man. If I was near in America, I'd go and chop wood with Joe Dirt right now. Seriously.
Look, it's been my hobby.
That's a pretty tough feat.
I've been cutting up dead wood for, oh, God, it must be 35, nearly 40 years. Every place I've ever been, it was wood heating, you know. So, you know, first thing I did was learn.
You're a woodman.
Yeah. I just love it.
No, I got to tell you guys, man, you know, after I realized that,
except I've got a hernia now.
I can be strong again, right? New heart,
Joe,
everything else. It's like, I'm thinking, what the fuck am I going to do now? And I got a couple things that I'm thinking about. I might have to go back to school for fucking a few months just to, you know, I can't stop. Just because the whole world's stopping, my God never told me to stop. So I got to keep going forward until you stopped. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I ain't going to stop. No.
I feel the same.
Can't stop the rock. You can't stop.
Oh, you can't, man.
Can't stop the rock.
No.
No, I'm the same, Joe. I'm not going to, you know, lie down and die anytime soon.
That Primus says
just got to keep going until I drop. You know?
Yes. But you know what, man?
I won't be ending up in an old people's home, that's for sure.
You know how easy it would have been for me to kill that moose today? I could have eaten
easy.
So easy.
Oh, Eric, that moose was just a snare away. We know that.
He was like, I was like 10 feet from him, and he was looking right at me.
You could have got him with the fucking fishing line.
Eric, have you ever thought of like trying to lasso it and ride it?
Oh man, dude, I think
that'd be fun.
Have you ever seen the size of a fucking moose?
I have. I didn't know they were that big.
The one that I saw today,
you need a 10-foot ladder just to get on the fucker.
The one that was in my yard today, man. I think he was the baby.
They're massive.
Remember that one? Remember that
bigger
baby?
Than horses.
It was a baby just like last year. Now it's full grown.
Bigger than horses, aren't they?
Dude, it's not, but it's not. It's still a small bull. He's still got a lot of growing to do if he lives that long.
Well, we got little
like a fucking bull, man. I mean, this thing.
We got little white-tailed here. We got cute little white-tailed.
Impressive, man. It's like it's got a lot of. All they do is like eat trees, man. That's all there is to eat for them in the wintertime. They're fucking eating the bare ass fucking aspen trees.
Oh, the deer here, they got. You know,
there's no leaves on the trees. They're just eating the fucking the stems. That's what they eat.
You know what? You know what I do around here, in the wintertime, right before winter hits, right? You have your trees dropping leaves, but you know they're still growing until the point they drop leaves, right? I'll drop them trees just periodically, you know, every, I don't know, 1,000 feet or so, I'll drop a couple trees. Deer love it, man. They sit and eat the trees all winter.
Yeah. They eat the branches.
They love that shit. And you drop them, they can eat the tips, and they're just in love with you. Yeah.
It's easy to kill them, huh? If you eat some deer.
No, I don't really, like I said, I'm not worried about food, but I am worried about dog food. So if the dogs are going to have to start eating venison, that's just
deer. Yeah, dogs will eat venison.
I'm exactly the same, Joe. I never want to kill a kangaroo or anything, but if it's for the sake of me dogs, no shops open. Yeah.
No, I'll dig up the roots. I'll dig up the roots and eat plants before I start killing deer around here. I mean, honestly.
No, I mean I can do that too, but I mean for me dogs.
I live in a fucking oak forest. There's more food here than you ever needed in a lifetime.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not too worried.
I can find food in the bush anytime. I've been in the bush all my life. You know? I grew up knowing what you can eat. You know.
And around here, all we got is food, man.
I would say 90% of everything is completely edible around here. You just have to fucking eat it.
Right, just look at what the birds eat. You know, that's enough.
Yeah, that's what I teach my son. Watch what the animals eat and try that.
Yeah.
You know, watch what the animals eat. That's a good idea.
I just don't want to eat, fields of grass.
I have more time now, so I can actually show them, though. So
fields
you
of
don't
grass.
got to rely on the animals.
Like a real sheep.
I don't want to be like Nebuchadnezzar, Nebuchadnezzar,
grazing in the fields. Yeah.
Good old Nebuchadnezzar ate grass for 7 years.
Well, it's because he was a fucking dumbass.
It was punishment for being a tyrant, I think.
Yes, because he was a dumbass.
And he become humble by it. It was sort of like a crazy monk thing to do.
Yeah, he came humble by it because his knees were all locked up. He couldn't get up.
He's going, fuck, I'd love some meat. Jehovah, give me some meat. Well. Even Job had friends like a earthworm was his friend. Wow.
Hey, Mad Pie Man, potatoes and beans is one of my favorite fucking foods, man. I love mixing that stuff, you know. Well, I know it's the basic, but it's one of my favorite.
There's so many ways to cook potato, hey? It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm a pretty basic guy, and that's one of my favorite foods.
I've been cooking roast spuds with coconut oil. You know, they're beautiful.
I never had no coconut. I gotta say that I've never.
It makes it sweeter, actually. The oil makes it nice and sweet. You know, it's an unusual. So it's not everyone's taste, but I love it. I cook everything.
I hear people say, "Hey, drink some coconut milk." It's like, why? You don't got a cow?
Well, it's not real milk. It's juice. It's more. It's clear, actually. It's only milk when they put the pulp in it and mix it up and shit. But I love coconut. I love coconut water and oil. And I used to have a spoonful of coconut oil every day for a while. I should get back into that. It's good for your joints.
That's the rage here, man. Everybody drink coconut water.
Yeah,
I've got some in the fridge. Yeah.
Supposedly, that's the.
I don't know how natural it is. It says it's
the best thing you can drink is coconut water. Who knew?
Hydrates is so much. It's so brilliant if you dehydrate.
It's expensive.
Well. Yeah, it's about $3 something here.
Only the ritzy people drink coconut water.
I actually forgot to get some more today. But I've been on a real health kick, taking all my vitamins.
What does Pie? Pie used to drive the truss truck. Pie Man used to deliver trusses.
Yep. Now,
you can always trust someone.
Last time I heard he was doing some cabinet work.
Trust the truss man. Trussell man. No, I worked off a lot of scaffolding and stuff over the years. Yeah. Pretty safe.
Yeah, Pieman knows I built my own trusses that are sitting out here. I built 38-foot attic trusses. It cost me a total of $10,600. I ended up not using them because my health got so bad that my mom and grandma didn't think I was able to build a house, so they put this trailer house in for me. And I ended up selling the trusses to my uncle, and he built a house about a half-mile away on a different piece of property. And I got my money back, man.
Oh, at least that paid out. Yeah.
Oh, if they didn't, I would have put up a huge pole barn if they didn't.
At least it was a relative and it went to good use. And
well, that's the only reason why I sold them what I sold them for.
Yeah.
But I got all my money back, you know. But them trusses were worth almost $40,000.
I've never made any money back from anything I've bought.
Oh, I generally don't, Rotman. But then again, I don't ever sell anything. Like I told you guys, man, I have everything since I was fucking 2 years old. I don't
I had to fix myself a hot drink.
Oh, good.
Kaboom!
This is my.
I got a new sheriff in town.
First time I'm using this cup. Never drank out of before.
Who's that?
I'm not drinking coffee and I'm not drinking tea.
What's on your cup, Eric?
What's
drinking a hot toddy?
What's on the cup?
You got a hot toddy there?
I could sort of see it, but looked like Doctor Who almost.
No, it's this guy that it's a work of art that somebody did for this restaurant up the street. That's where this cup comes from. The Last Shot, it's called. The restaurant's called The Last Shot, and that's like on the sign outside of the restaurant.
Oh yeah, good design.
Yeah, that's like on like an 8-foot tall sign or something like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
and it's all painted on one. Yeah, and it's like The Last Shot. Yeah, that's pretty. So yeah.
Oh, I did that a couple of times. I did designs.
This was my stepdad's cup, man. He bought, I don't know. So I think they gave it to him.
I did a few designs for shops, like create a character for them and paint it up there. And
but yeah, I'm actually drinking coffee mixed with cocoa. Oh my god, it's to die for on a cold night.
Yeah.
Hey, on a side note,
I call it cocoa.
Hey, I watched that video you did in 1975, Rotman.
Oh God, I'm sad about all the ones.
Is I watched it.
I did a lot better ones than that. You know, the ones I
don't really
lost,
have an opinion.
Nah, it's just I just thought I'd throw it out there.
It was cool to see someone do something. That was kind of cool.
I've got another one, but in it I'm playing a serial killer, so I don't know how it's going to go down if I post it up. But I might put it up anyway. I mean, you know, it's acting. So what if I'm killing everyone?
That one will get you 100,000 views, right?
Yeah.
I'll call it the. I don't know. But yeah, I only kill one person in the video, so that's all. Oh no, two. That's all, two.
So call it the bad serial killer. I don't know. You only got one.
What our prime ministers do when they were younger.
What year did you make that? Around the same time, 1975, 76?
Yeah. I did all these Super 8 movies. One movie took me 3 years to make.
What the fuck are you, like 60-some years old or what?
What?
I was born in 75.
I was born in 58. So I've lived all them generations. So I'm 63.
So how old are you? So 63.
And so much to see.
Sorry, my math was a little slow.
63, so much to see, and
Yeah.
you know, to be or not to be.
Yeah, I forgot to ask.
I'll be damned. No,
Nah,
that's
it looks
pretty
like
cool,
I'm
man.
going to spend me later years just fighting a war, you know, against the government and shit.
Hey, you know what? That's why I know we're at the right time. Hey, that's why I know we're at the right time, right? When I was growing up, I can remember from the time I was 12 years old until the time I was right now, because you know damn well I never grew up. I was designing bomb shelters. I was calculating how many rabbits I needed for 20 years. I was looking at how many gallons of gas, how to preserve gasoline, popping it. No, man, we all know it was going to be apocalyptic. We did. We knew it was going to be apocalyptic. And that's
what I was doing on the last place I lived. It was all about preparing for the apocalypse.
And now we're living in apocalypse now.
Yep.
And now we're in it. Yep. Now we're in it. Yeah. Exactly, Eric.
And I'm acting like a pussy.
That was one of my favorite
movies.
We're
living in the apocalypse, and I'm acting like a pussy. I'm going to have to go back to my 20-year-old self and slap him.
Yeah, well, we got Mad Max type world to guide us, you know. We can just...
Mad Max, yeah, just go watch the Mad Max movie.
We just got to get these buses and vehicles, all these diesel vehicles set up with big wire
and dudes on motorcycles with mohawks,
big guns on the top of them, and
yeah, then
we're going to break through the borders of Australia, you know, because they're all closed. We're going to make sure we get through those borders.
Those people are like true 80s punk rockers.
We're going to save all the indigenous people in Northern Territory.
Hey, Eric, what happened to those true 80s punk rockers? Where are they now?
They all went and played in the Mad Max movie.
Yeah, but we need them now. All these new punk rockers, they're all weak. They're all weak bastards now.
I know. Those guys
well, the 80s, they were okay. They were against the establishment.
They fucking got old like we all did.
The Sex Pistols and all that.
You know,
yeah,
they had like pierced nostrils and shit.
Oh, great.
Hey, Ken, it's pissing down now. Have a look.
Oh, wow, I'm going to get some rain. Yay.
Wow. There's still
in about 2 hours it'll hit here. Oh, shit up. They've been saying this for days. We're going to get
these kids nowadays that call themselves punk rockers, they ain't shit.
There's a big rig there. Passing through.
Hey, Matt Pie, man, I really hope that works out for you, buddy. I really do. I'll even...
Nah, Pyman's going to be right. We got his back.
I'll be thinking about that the next few days for you, too.
Pyman can always camp down this way. I got a 4-man tent, you know. It's already set up for him, actually.
Yeah, Matt
Pie set up for Tiani's cousin, their kids, but we haven't taken the...
Pyman's still looking for an apartment, right? Or a house to rent or something? Or did he find it? He found a place.
Nah, I still tell him he should just buy a fucking boat, man. He needs to buy a boat.
Just as long as your dog likes water. See, I'd be all right having a boat with Annie. Annie loves water. She's got no fear of water. But Bruno won't even go on a pier. He gets terrified. He puts the brakes on. It's like he's scared of water, the poor bugger. Aren't you, Bruno? He's under the caravan.
In the house for another year, though.
So that was my last dog, Mac. My last dog, Mac, man. I tell you what, my last dog, Mac, didn't have a bath for 10 years. You weren't touching him with water.
Yeah, my dog don't like taking baths either.
Joe, the same. I tried to put Bruno in a shower a few times. We did actually get him in there, but it took 2 of us. And it was like he's going to go into the vet for an operation or something. He's shaking and terrified and, trying to run out.
No.
He's just so scared of water.
Mac, I put him in the bathtub, and, you know, I had glass sliders at the time, right? He broke them, dude. He shattered them on the spot. That was his last bath, and he was only like 4
you don't want to take that risk again.
Damn.
Yep, that was it.
That'll freak a dog out, huh?
That's dangerous.
Game over, man.
It was like safety glass.
Well, it was your basic shower shit, right? You know, the shower doors?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he
doesn't
shattered
shatter
them.
like windscreens, does it?
Yeah, they shattered like a spider web, and then he knocked them out. It was a disaster, dude.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, hey, Bruno Ozzy, wasn't quite that bad.
Ozzy, this guy down here. Hey, it's nice to meet you, man. I've seen you around a couple times, but nice to meet you finally. I'm sure I've been on one.
Same here, Ozzy. I've seen you in me chat.
I didn't really know you, so nice.
I think I have spoken to you. I have spoken to you before, Ozzy.
I'm sorry, I thought you guys had met before.
Well,
well, we've all been on the same channel, but I never said shit, so good to meet you.
But Ozzy, we're talking before, haven't we?
And Ken as well. Ken Rotman.
Yeah. I remember you as soon as I saw you. I go, oh yeah, I've spoken to you. See, I've got a bad memory lately. I'm trying to eat lots of berries so I don't get Alzheimer's.
I don't got a bad memory. I just don't pay attention a lot of times, you know? I dismiss a lot of things.
Me too. Someone will tell me their name and I'll forget it right away.
You are forgiven.
I know you.
But if you actually tap me on the shoulder a few times, I'll pay attention.
Yeah.
I've got to get
be that way too, man.
It's
interesting though. I'm starting this new job tomorrow, and the guy's like, "Well, you know," I'm telling him what's going on. Like, you know, I'm just getting started. You know, he's like, "Well, if you want to work over the weekend, you know, you can." And I'm like, "Well, I just worked like 7 days in a row. I'm kind of beat." And I really worked like almost 2 weeks straight, you know, putting that floor in, and then I started another job. I've been busy trying to clean that room for that woman, and I just been working my ass off for like, you know, 2 weeks straight. I'm like, yeah, I'll work tomorrow, and I'm gonna take the weekend off.
You hot
okay. Well, you want something easy to do tomorrow? I got some easy. So he wants me to wait at his house like all day long for the fucking guy to turn on his internet. I was like, I guess I could do that. I don't know. That could be pretty bad.
Do you got a pizza?
That could be pretty fucking boring, man. I'll be sitting there. Oh my God. Better bring like an iPad with like some movies on it. But, you know, the guy shows up early, you know, then I'm going to go to another job and start working. But, you know, what the fuck? I got my dog with me. So I'll have my dog to keep me company. Oh, but that's an interesting way to start a job, huh? I was like, I guess so. What the fuck? On the other hand, I was just like, why would this guy ask me to go to his house and wait for?
Yeah, I hope that works out, Eric.
He sounds like a really interesting guy, though, man. You know, like, yeah, you know, it's interesting. One interesting thing about him, he told me, is his house got fucking destroyed in the fire.
So what does that mean?
The fire that we just had.
You're going to be cold tomorrow?
No, he's moving to another place.
Oh, okay.
But his house got destroyed, you know, in that fire that just happened. That famous fire that happened here in Colorado.
Oh, yeah. I kind of seen something about that.
Yeah, like 1,000 homes got fucking destroyed. Yeah, I kind of seen something about.
No, I didn't even know that, Eric. I didn't even know that shit.
Yeah, dude, 1,000 homes got destroyed.
Holy fuck me.
So, yeah, and he's telling me, this guy's saying he's going to be rebuilding some of these homes. He said he might possibly rebuild like 50 homes. Shit, that's a lot of work, man. So, I might have to not worry about work for a while. It's not that far of a drive from my house, from here either to that place. Well, it's like maybe 40, 45 minutes.
Wow.
But it's an easy drive, you know. It's not. I can go down there without even.
Is the fire out?
The big city.
Is the fire out, Eric?
Oh yeah, it's weird. It was crazy, dude. That fire hit. It just burned 1,000 houses, and the next day it fucking dumped snow.
Are you shitting?
It just buried the whole fire in snow, like 6 inches of snow the next day. It was crazy.
That creates a very ugly mess.
Yeah. You can imagine that houses just fucking burnt to the ground and then buried in snow.
Yeah, I can't imagine that.
And now it's been
I'd
snowing
hate to
more
be the
down there.
cleanup crew.
Yeah. That was only a month ago, really.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was on the day
yeah, it
before New
wasn't
Year's
that
Eve.
long. I remember there was a fire by you, and it wasn't because of the video you posted, but I do remember there was a fire by you, but I did not understand that it fucking wiped out 1,000 families.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. You know, I ain't gonna say any crazy conspiracy theories, but yeah, they still, you know, they keep coming up with different stories of how the fire started. You know, the story keeps changing just like everything else, right? So, you know, people that have, you know, critical thinkers might question, you know, I mean, it was a crazy windstorm and all, but 1,000 fucking homes, you got to question it, man.
It's too hot,
it's good that you got work, Eric, anyway.
So, hey, I'm back.
So yeah, it'll be interesting. They sound like a really cool guy, but you know, we're talking about pain and shit. I'm like, he's like, well, you have this certain app on your phone. I'm like, dude, I don't even have a cell phone, man. And he's telling me about this app, and I'm like, okay, I'll download it on my iPad, you know, so it makes it easier for him to pay or whatever, right?
Yeah, it's like a tax.
I couldn't get it to work, man. It's like, you know, I got a phone app for my iPad, right? If I'm an iPad, if I have a Wi-Fi signal, you know, I can get phone service, I can get texts. For some reason, this app won't work with that phone number.
It's hotter in here, Eddie.
It wants you to have a regular cell phone, you know, or else it won't work. So I don't care. I'll just say, hey, man, we got to find it. You know, it seems like he really wants me to work for him, so you know, find another way.
How about you pay yourself and then you give me?
You know, I give him my bank account. Maybe you can just
so
my bank account if that's easier.
Pay your phone and then you give me the cash.
So we'll figure. I'll talk to him about that tomorrow because I'm going to meet him at his house, so I can sit there and wait for the fucking cable for the internet guy to show up. So I don't care. I'll sit there and watch movies on my iPad.
Eric.
Yo.
Take every opportunity you get like a gift right now.
Oh, I know. Don't take it for granted, man.
Yeah. As long as you understand.
Because a lot of people can't find any kind of work at all.
Yeah.
Especially one where you don't have to have the you-know-what.
Hey, I'm trying to create work, man. You know? And
that's good.
I didn't think I'd be here in order to even think
I'd like to go down there and help rebuild houses for nothing, man. But unfortunately, my bills don't quit coming in. Yeah. So I have no choice but to work for money.
You know, that is one of my requirements. That if I do start a wood processing center, if I start a wood processing center, it'll be an unspoken rule, but literally 10-20% of my business will be for charity. It'll be for free. And I can care less about the tax on that. I can care less about anything. I will just give it to you. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's plenty of people that can pay, and there's plenty of people that need it.
Yeah.
See,
I'm like that, Joe. I don't mind helping anyone out who needs it, you know. Not expect anything, and you know, and it comes around. It always comes around.
It's going to take me 2 years before anything happens. Trust me, this isn't an easy process.
I've seen it happen where I've helped someone, and then someone else will help me. You know, not that particular person, but suddenly it comes back to me. You know, it's like, wow, I wasn't expecting that.
That's good. I couldn't honestly tell you how many people I've offered property to just for work, and no one's accepted my offer in years. You know, it's
God, if I was living there, Joe, I'd be there in a minute.
I'd give you 2.5 to 5 acres. I need this requirement done. I've never had a single person fucking do it, man. Everyone's all for the moment, and no one thinks of the future.
That's what I found when I was on 40 acres. I kept trying to find someone who would come there and help me grow, you know, weed and veggies and, you know, I just couldn't find anyone. No one was fucking interested. They could have had a whole 10 acres to themselves. Not that it was my property, but if they were doing productive shit to make the landlady happy, yeah.
No, I was going to make it legit, dude.
And it's so hard to find good help,
me, right?
is what I'll say.
I was trying to make it legit, and it was going to cost me because I have to get surveyors in and everything else, and I got to pay them taxes until that moment, you know, and it costs an awful lot.
I kept expecting someone, you know, I would eventually find someone who's going to be productive and helpful. And no, you can't, you know, in the end, you got to only rely on yourself, you know.
Pretty much.
I learned that lesson hard because I gave so many people chances and they just lazy fucking pricks who haven't got an interest in anything but whatever.
I'm getting old enough now to where I just don't give a damn. If no one wants to live up there, I don't even care. You know?
Yeah, that's how I got.
I'll save it for the kids. You'll do something then.
Yeah, God helps those who help themselves. You know, I'll do it me fucking self then. That's how I.
That's about it. Yep, that's about the only thing. No one's ever helped me, man. Well, no, that's not true.
Nah, I know, Eric. It's like, fuck. They could have had so much if they had have, but, you know,
Eric,
a year's
I'll tell you
worth
one
of
thing. Never lose discourage, because I do know that in my own lifetime, out of 100 people I've met, I've helped way more than half of them. You know, there are people out there, man.
Yeah.
Never give it up.
Well, my thing is, I try not to need any help from anybody.
Well, of course.
I try to be self-sufficient.
It is good if
not
you
what I'm saying.
And be able to help other people.
I'm always the first one to hand you something.
I'm
always
the first one
there
other
for
people.
you.
Same here,
You know?
Yeah.
And I tell you what,
I mean, there have been times in my life where I needed help.
Yeah, out of the 100, let's say I helped 60. I'll tell you what, out of that 60, 50 of them will shit on you. But I'm still not going to quit because of that 10 that really needed it.
And that 10 appreciate it and it comes back for you. Because
never quit that.
They'll help you back, you know, but yeah, it's very far few.
I have to be going through some really, really hard fucking time before I'll even ask anybody for help. That's to be real bad. If I can't fucking pull myself out of it, you know, it's fucking bad.
I've learned to try to get over that asking for help.
But, you know, not everybody's that, you know, I mean, I've been times in my life where I had, when I was younger, and I
become a little bit.
I didn't give a shit, you know?
I just asked help from my own mother, man.
If someone helps me, I'll help them back twice as much.
You know, I wish I had the knowledge now I had when I was young.
Lady, right? There's no sense for her to have that house over there. Come here, help me. So that's the way it's going to be right now. She's going to come here, rent out that house or sell that house or whatever. She'll stay here with me.
That's nice.
So pretty soon you'll meet my ma.
No, that's good. That's great.
You know,
you should have your mom with you as she gets old.
Yeah, she's an old lady. I love her.
She already is old, probably.
Yeah.
To the end of her life.
I love her. Yeah.
I love my grandmother too.
The only woman that never wronged you. You know, if your mother is the only woman that never wronged you,
man,
you got a good mother.
What does she think about what's going on in the world? Man, people that old?
No, my mom was ahead of her time. I remember going to school when I first came to Minnesota, right? We're from California, came up here to Minnesota. They were teaching about evolution and shit. And she jerked me right out of school, and I'll never forget this. Because I didn't believe what she believed, okay? She's like, my child didn't come from no monkey.
Yes.
You know, and it was like, I was embarrassed, you know, because like, Ma, you're dumb. I came from a monkey. Ma was more right than I ever was. So she was one of the most sane people that I've ever met. But she was
I got kicked out of science because I said I don't believe I come from a fucking monkey, you know. And he goes, "Okay, you're failed your science. See you later." And yeah, I liked it. I had an hour free time.
My first 5 children, they would be miners on the moon. I was that far down. I was that far in it. I taught them they'd be miners on the moon.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
I loved NASA when I was a kid. You know, the 60s, I was obsessed by Apollo 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah. By Apollo 17, I started to have a bit of a doubt. I was going, this doesn't make sense, you know?
Yeah.
I just built this module of the things they put down on the moon, you know, and I go, that doesn't make sense.
It's like a tent made out of tinfoil.
Where'd the fucking buggy go for a start? That's the biggest thing. Plus
how
the
battery
fuck did they get the buggy
up there? Yeah,
plus the battery power doesn't make
sense. You know,
it's the film.
How did radio waves?
How
did they land?
How did the camera work?
They were talking.
Oh, that's nice, Ozzy. Yeah.
How they landed on the moon with the buggy.
Right.
Oh yeah, it was inside the capsule.
Thank God. I'm looking forward to it.
Piss.
No, that looks good, Dozzy. I can't wait for it to hit here because it's so hot. Fuck, it's hot, Eric. It's about 120 today, I think. I don't know.
Damn.
It's fucking ridiculous, but I'm in the shade now. It's going to cool down here soon, so thank God.
That's pretty bad, man. 120. That's fucking hot.
I'm not saying that definitely. It might be 110, but it feels like.
I spent some summers in Vegas where it almost got that hot.
Yeah. It's like me dogs are just.
One time when I lived in Las Vegas, it got like to 116 degrees one day. I think that was the hottest it ever got.
It's humid.
It didn't feel any hotter than 110.
Well, 3 years ago, it got to 150 in where I was. And there were bushfires on each side of me. And then I went to Melbourne to escape the bushfire smoke because I couldn't fucking breathe. So I took my dogs and we went to my sister's in Frankston. And then they had a big explosion. These gas bottles went off and it burned up all these houses and cars. And smoke was covering everywhere there the day I arrived. I was like, fuck, I can't escape this smoke. It was crazy times. That was 2019. Yeah, late. You remember that time, Ozzy? It was fucking crazy. The bushfires. Wow.
Oh yeah, that was like lucky. Like where I'm at, right? Because I'm in suburban Melbourne.
Yeah.
They had a few spot fires up, you know, around the surrounding areas.
There's always a football oval or
yeah, but it wasn't that bad. Like we got out unscathed.
Where I was, I had a bushfire on 10 miles away from me on the left of me, and 2 miles away from me on the right. It was moving right in.
Fire to the right.
And but I wasn't worried because I could escape to the beach. If it got too close, I could go out on the road and go to the fucking beach, and I'll be right.
Yeah, well, that's what they did on Ash Wednesday in Torquay in where's it, Bells Beach and all that. Apparently,
my brother
Anglesey got destroyed, and then they're like, "Oh, we took all our dogs, dogs and cats and pets with us, and all we did was just pull everyone up in the car and went to the beach, and we were safe there until the firestorm went over."
Yeah. Yeah, my brother. You might have bumped into my brother Dave there.
Just a comment on the chat here, Mad Pie Man. No deed goes unpunished. No good deed goes unpunished. Just to let you know. So we understand, Mad Pie Man.
Yeah. Audio.
See, that's really the way it is here. Here in the United States, it's like that. Seems. You try to do something good, and you end up being the one that gets in trouble or something.
Oh yeah.
You try to help somebody, and next thing you know, you're in handcuffs.
Oh, what is that? Just an American saying, Eric? No good deed goes unpunished.
Oh no, I've heard that many a time.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You always seem to get the short end of the stick when you do something good. But that's all right.
This short end. Yeah, it always comes back around, though, don't it?
Oh, yeah. I wanted to address, as far as me sister Annie's funeral, yeah, she got cremated yesterday, but we made a decision that we'll meet on the weekend after as a service, because it was like, well, the body's just a shell anyway, like, you know, and we're going to have a service the weekend after, which by that time, I'm going to drive my car there. It's running like shit. But Tioti says it's covered by RACV, and if it breaks down, we can actually get a nice fancy hotel, get a car rented to us, all this special shit. She used to work for the RACV.
I think I told you, but the other day, it was Tuesday, right? I had to go in for an eye appointment because it's been 4 years. I need a set of glasses, right?
So do I.
So I figured I'd drive the boy into school. What the hell, right? It's bright early in the morning. Why take the bus? I gotta go. Dude, I didn't make it 5 miles down the road, man. It was like -20, and all the diesel in my truck gelled up, dude. I was dead on the side of the road. Took me 3 hours to get home.
Froze up. Wow.
Yeah, it was fucking miserable cold. I was like, yeah, boy. This ain't
think
working.
The heat of the motor would heat it up again? Like,
nah, it freezes the diesel up. It gels it up.
The diesel freezes up at a certain point.
That's why the truckers leave a truck running all night long and shit.
Yeah. I didn't know diesel or petrol could freeze up. I never knew that.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Apparently so.
Because it don't get cold.
I bet in Canada you have to have like
not here, so I've never heard of it.
Exactly. It doesn't get too cold here, Ken.
It does get cold here, though, but we've never
but not that bad.
How about them Canadian truckers, though, boys?
But I'll tell you one thing. While me and the boys sat on the side of the road, 4 different cars stopped and said, "Do you need some help?"
Oh, that's nice.
Huh? You gotta love the American spirit. You gotta love
the same here.
You gotta love the Midwest. There's someone right there, dude. They're stopping. They're going, "Are you all right? Are you okay?"
Oh, Joe, it's the same here. If someone's stuck on the side of the road, I'll always stop and
I had a flat. I think not long ago, I had a flat tire, middle of the night, and I wasn't that far from home, and I only had the jack that they give you in the car, and because I'm so out of shape, it took me ages to get the flat off the car and put the spare on. No one pulled over, and I had the hazards on, nothing. So there was a few cars that passed. It was midnight, but there was a few cars still around. So. Maybe it's just depends where you are.
On the area, the time of day and night. People don't want to stop at night.
Especially where I'm from, Ken.
Oh yeah, carjacking.
I think you said,
man, don't think that way, man. Pray for them bastards.
Oh, they're just pretending to be broken down so they can rob me.
It does happen though. Yeah,
it can happen, but like people get this weird thing that happens all the time.
Nowadays, it doesn't make any sense to rob somebody nowadays. People don't carry.
And I'm always ready for that shit. Anyway, I like that confrontation. I don't know. Ever since I was young, okay, I'll take this on. Someone's breaking down or pick up a hitchhiker.
Nowadays, they just take your car. I guess that's the thing that people are stealing now.
If someone steals your car here,
baby and all.
If someone steals your car in my town, They've got to drive 20 minutes out of town, and there's only one way out. So they're never going to get far. It's like by the time you read the cops, they're at the end of the road.
World's dumbest criminal video.
So I always leave the keys in the car, always unlock, never have to worry about that shit, do you? I love it.
It's pretty. I don't have much.
I'll tell you a secret. I'll tell you a secret that I've told everyone I've ever known anyway. This truck, I don't have it. But every other vehicle I've owned, I generally soldered the key in the ignition.
Soldered the key in the ignition?
Yeah, I get so sick of not having my key when I get in the car.
Yeah.
Good idea, man. If you live in a place where you don't have... You're not worried about someone fucking stealing your car.
Oh, hell, who do I care? I'm not a thief, so I never had nothing stolen.
I can't do that in my car.
I've never had nothing stolen because I've never thought of it.
My car's all plastic.
When I'm in the main town, I will take the key out because, you know, there's a lot of junkies in town, you know. But not in this town, but in the main town, yeah. So, yeah. You know, they're desperate.
What's their drug of choice?
Ice.
Oh, ice. Meth.
Meth, yeah.
Really?
That's the main thing in the main town, yeah.
That hurt a lot.
Is there an opioid problem down there?
God, yeah, everywhere. But, you know, I don't know any of them, you know, that's good, you know.
I've known like 3 or 4 people that I know personally that have died from that shit.
Like, I know them, but I don't have anything to do with them, you know.
We're just dropping like flies. That's been a big killer, man, the opioids.
I know half the people in a town.
I like my weeds. That's all I like.
40,000.
You know, I like meth's bad. Meth's real bad, but, you know, opioids are a lot more deadly.
Good.
Opioids will kill you, man. If you know, real quick. Especially that fucking new shit they got out. What is it? Man, that new opiate they got out.
All these synthetic drugs.
Yeah, it's a synthetic opium, man. It's a synthetic heroin. And like,
that's all I do.
I can't think of the name of it. But it's, man.
I've done my weed since I was 14 years old.
I'm just putting water on my beagle's head. I've just poured all this water over her. She liked it, actually. She just sat there.
But anyway, it's like a new synthetic form of heroin. It's like people are just ODing on it like flies, man. Fentanyl, I think it's called.
Every heroin addict I've known, they loved fucking Nirvana.
Fentanyl is what it is.
Nirvana and God.
Never heard of that shit.
Yeah,
Nirvana's total heroin music.
If you touch it, it'll soak through your skin and fucking kill you.
Oh, Nick Cage, Jesus.
Screw that shit, man. I'm good, dude. Dude, I'm a Bud guy. Give me Buds and Budweiser, and we're okay. Yeah. Just Buds and Budweiser, and we're okay.
Oh, no, you
so what the people are they're getting hooked on, you know, like Oxycontin or whatever. Then they go from that, they get cut off by the doctor. They go to fucking street heroin. And then they're going from street heroin to this fentanyl shit. Because, you know, it's cheaper, I guess. It's easier to get. You know, they're just flooding the streets with that shit. Man?
I lost all of my good friends to that shit, dude. They're all
gone. I lost a few.
I think
the couple that are alive today, the couple
fentanyl's
that are
even
alive
used
today,
in the doctors
they're totally gone up here.
Nah, I lost
Don't do that. Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
Don't do. I've never got into those kind of drugs, man. Thank goodness.
No, that's bad news, man.
I've always been afraid of fucking heroin and shit like that.
Stick to organics.
Yeah, I've done other drugs like cocaine.
From God, not in a laboratory. Don't touch laboratory drugs.
Be a good guy. Good things happen, right? It's like,
those things are addictive, but
today I just checked my weed level, right? I'm like, how much weed do I have left? I have no idea, right? And I look and I'm like, holy fuck, man! I only got a couple weeks left.
Oh,
I come
that's
into the
scary.
trailer. I open up my bean storage, dude, and it's like, oh fuck, there's a whole nother month, man. I didn't even, I forgot about it.
I've had that too, Joe.
God surprises you, right?
I know, Joe. One year, it was about 5 years ago, I totally ran out, you know. I thought I had more than that. And then I've gone through my cupboard trying to find a leather jacket or something. And then I found like 4 Aussies of beautiful weed that have been there for 2 years. And it was beautiful. Oh,
4 ounces?
I don't think that stuff's been there for 2 years.
I used to have like a pound.
Honestly,
that's a lot of weed to have hanging out, man, for years.
No, I used to grow like 60 plants once.
Luckily, it didn't mold after 2 years.
Honestly, I don't remember.
They went beautiful.
There. I think it was a buddy of mine.
And then the chemtrails come, and then it all fucked up.
No, I think a buddy of mine left a half
Cell
ounce.
tower.
Because I didn't.
Especially if you keep it in a dark place, it lasts longer too.
I don't remember putting it there.
I only grow. Well, I've only grown. I don't grow marijuana anymore. Oh, it's illegal.
Yeah, I don't.
Medicinal, for medicine reasons. You know? Stop cancer. I've been through cancer, and I don't want to get it again. And it stopped me getting cancer for 34 years. So it must be. But you know, it's still legal in Victoria, so I haven't had any for fucking forever.
Shorts have to cover their positions eventually. Yes.
You Americans are so lucky.
My man feels the need for weed.
Crypto stabilized, anyways.
You Americans got it so lucky. Like, you know, you can smoke marijuana, you won't go to jail for 20 years.
How much did crypto lose, Eric? Wasn't it like 40 grand or some shit?
Bitcoin went down to like...
Feel the need for weed.
A pedophile will get 1.5 years jail. A weed grower will get like 5 years, you know.
Bitcoin lost half its value.
Dude, I'm too old school. I still just buy fucking silver rounds and shit.
Yeah, buy silver and gold.
No, I don't got much of it. And you can raid my house and not find it, but you know, I got plenty of little silver rounds, and I try to keep them small enough so I can trade.
Silver rounds?
Yeah.
For killing vampires?
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Vampire killers.
Yep.
Silver bullets.
Yeah. Well, when those zombies start,
yeah, I would say I would think I would be able to make. I would think I would be able to make 1 bullet off a round. Yeah.
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 I just watched this one guy who he goes out and
what's wrong with lead though? Oh yeah.
He finds gold and then he smelts it down and like it's pretty cool, man. The smelting process. Anybody can do it.
Yeah, money never really.
It makes like
money never did nothing
bars
for me though, man. So I've never actually thought of saving money for the future. You know what I mean? Because money never did nothing for me. It was just a tool. It's only a tool.
What I wanted.
Yeah, it's just a tool. I'd rather have a piece of steel. I'd rather have $1,000 in steel in my yard than $1,000 in the bank.
Yeah, money in the bank. You don't want to have cash nowadays, man. Cash is fucking
I don't
trash.
want it at all.
Money. I hate money.
Cash is trash, man. If you got cash in the bank, you're just losing it.
I'll tell you, man, when the inheritance came and I was given the option of the $500,000 or the property, and I mean, there was several of us that were given options, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, you can have your money. I need the land.
That was a good choice, Joe, because that land's only going to go.
Yeah, you can have the money, you need the land. And I'm the poorest one of them all. And the sick part is, they all wanted the money. None of them wanted the land.
They had a thing on. I think I can't remember who done it, but there was a guy that in America he does a lot of interviews and everything, and he was interviewing these people on the beach, and he asked them, "Would you rather a chocolate bar or around a silver coin?" Right? And they always chose the Hershey bar. I can't remember who it was, but it was this American.
I know who you're talking about. He was an InfoWars reporter for the longest time.
Yeah,
I know who you're talking about.
It sounds like Mark Dice.
Yes.
It was Mark Dice.
You nailed it.
Yeah, it was Mark Dice. Yeah. He was in.
I can't stand that guy.
He was in California.
But yeah, it's fun. Some of his stuff's kind of amusing, though, man. I don't know if it's set up.
I haven't seen Mark Dice in at least 3 years.
It almost seems like it's set up because, like, can these people actually be this fucking dumb?
Dude, I've walked around myself and asked questions.
You know, he'd be like,
their responses.
He'd ask people stupid questions like, "What year did the Germans invade Pearl Harbor or something?" You know, they'll be like,
Eric, I gotta tell you, I've asked questions too, and by the responses I've gotten, I wasn't sure that I wasn't the one that dumb because they were so off fucking base that it's like,
yeah, some of these questions that Mike Dice ask these people.
Was it me?
Like,
no, I went to the States a few years ago. And I think I went to Disneyland in Anaheim, and the conversations that the parents were having behind me.
That's a Time Warner fucking employee. You're right, Mad Pieman. Mad Pieman's a smart man. I wish more people would listen.
You know, it's so hot out there. It actually feels like they're microwaving us. I think there's signals going. And it's so fucking controlled. It's like anyway, Ozzy, you look a lot like a mate of mine. I don't know if you're related.
No, I'm not him. It's all right. I'm not him.
His name was Simon
Ozzy
Bell.
looks like a fine individual. He's a fine guy. Leave him alone. Leave him alone, Rotman.
No, a good mate of mine, Simon Bell, right? Now, Simon, he ended up working for Microsoft for Bill Gates. Like, he's filthy rich now. He's one of the richest friends I've ever had. Like, and then he got another company bought him out and paid him like 3 times the amount Bill Gates was paying him. He's just absolutely filthy rich, Simon. And God, this guy used to play in me mate Cammy's band, and he's gone places. He's one of these people just fluke it because, you know, from a rich family, although his dad never gave him anything to start off, he just fluked his way into all these. Used to do, travel stuff, and he was able to go to any country ever, and used to bring back from Europe all the best LSD trips back in the 90s. He probably doesn't want me to say that, but but yeah, it was amazing how this one guy was just a total useless, lazy bastard, really. Ended up becoming so successful, and I don't know.
He must have sold his soul.
You know, all I got out of that was Jabba's beginnings.
What was that, Joe?
All I got out of that was Jabba's beginnings.
No, it's just that Ozzy looks a lot.
He said that I look like someone.
I thought you might be related in some way. If your last name was Bell.
Well, I didn't catch that part, Ozzy.
Yeah. But you're not Bell, no.
No, I'm not a Bell.
You look like somebody. Everybody looks like somebody.
No, there's only 12 faces of human.
You know what I've always known?
You look like somebody.
And I'm still on track.
Exactly, like Eric. I see it everywhere. That guy reminds me of that guy, that girl. Yeah.
No, I can't tell
it's
you
everywhere.
That shit.
You see the horse face people like Jacinda Ardern. And then you know all these other people look like horses.
She was saying the horse. He was saying the horse face people like Jacinda Ardern. I said,
yeah.
And then
you make people who look like dogs, but they're the good ones.
Prime Minister of New Zealand or some shit.
Like people used to say I was like a savage pit bull.
Oh, she's a hottie, huh? Damn.
Jacinda, man.
Like to tear that up in a saddle.
Gollum's little sister.
Years ago, everyone in this town related me to like a savage pit bull who just won't fucking quit because I was on a bit of. I went to war against all the junkies in town, and all these fucking people are robbing everyone while I was away at work. They do home invasions, steal all my stuff. So I went to war on them, and in the end, they just begged me to quit. You know, after a year of war, they said, "Please, can you just stop?" You know, and yeah, I did. Okay, that's all I wanted. Apologies. But yeah, I used to be a little bit obsessive compulsive, and I'm not like that now. I don't believe in revenge and shit, and it's not a good path. It didn't end up well. I won the war, but people got hurt in them. Yeah. I'll have to do a whole stream just about that 1 year.
Some people think that
I was trying to do good. I felt like a superhero at the time. And
have you heard the rumor that Jacinda's like a tranny?
Yeah, she's a tranny. It's a tranny.
She doesn't even look human to me. She doesn't even look like a guy or a girl.
She's got a dick. She's got a dong.
She's not a tranny. She's a.
Oh yeah, that's right. I've seen that Aussie.
She's a horse, and she's got a big dong. She's got a big horse cock.
It shows her walking along, Eric, and there's this big donger hanging around.
Why are you wrecking my fantasy?
Under her dress.
Jacinda's packing, huh?
Damn, I had my boots on and I was ready. Why'd you wreck it?
It's like the crying game, you know? Oh, God. I hope I never get in that situation ever.
I heard Jacinda was getting married and like she
yeah, but it was cancelled because of COVID. They cancelled it, and she's making an example for everyone who wants to get married.
That's why, yeah.
Everyone who wants to get married, they can't now because I'm not getting married.
Get married to a man
with a camel.
It's like going back to. It's like going back to the feudal system.
Hey, Ozzy, you must have loved McGowan and the interpreter video. That was just beautiful.
Is that the Aboriginal interpreter?
Yeah. Wasn't that the most
that was so insulting?
Archaic.
That was so
fucking insultive.
It's kind of
that was sick.
I wish
it showed the mentality of Western Australia for a start.
They're 5 years behind, Ken.
It's like they're in the 40s or 30s.
Oh, share your stream and watch that. That was ridiculous.
Oh, I've got it here somewhere.
Western Australia, Ken, Western Australia.
Every American could not believe it. Every American saw exactly what it was, you know. This guy's smiling too, like
I'm not related
I've got my
to that dude,
here.
right?
I've got related to that dude.
That was so bad. I'm not related to him. I don't know that white motherfucker. It wasn't
he needs to be burnt at the stake.
Oh, it was
what a creep. And then you should see the guy in Northern Territory. He's even worse. What's his name? Gunner.
Michael Gunner.
God. He's like
Michael Gunner. Oh God.
Like they're all psychopaths, but he just oozes it out. Like it's so obvious.
That guy's got crazy eyes, huh?
Yeah, you've seen him. Yeah. Oh God, crazy eye guy.
Oh, he's got crazy eyes.
Apparently, there was a news report.
Him and Dan Andrews look a lot alike.
There was a news report going on that IGA supermarkets, which is like I don't know, like your Walmart, whatever, that they.
I love IGA.
But in Uluru, Ayers Rock, right, where the resort is, they've got an IGA there, and they've mandated it now that you have to have a green pass, what pass to go.
Right.
And then, and I reckon they're probably going to roll it out. If it's successful, they'll probably roll it out everywhere. So
the IGA in Sale, I've known all the girls who work there. I've watched them all come and go, all the young chicks. And if anyone gives them a hard time, I'm straight on them. You know, hey, you fucking back off, mate. You know, you know, I'm very protective of young, check out chicks. You know, and when the mask thing, the muzzle thing come in, they totally respected my decision and accepted it. You know, and I've never ever been asked in IGA in sale, why aren't you wearing a bloody muzzle nappy?
No, he kind of has a horse face too.
Hey, Eric,
he was a Bronco.
Eric, I'd like to welcome a couple guys to chat. I haven't seen Bunny Trails at all. All. So hey, welcome to the Farmer's Channel.
Hi, Bunny.
I think we've had Bunny here before.
Yeah. Eric Solverson. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being around for sure.
Yeah.
That's all I got, Eric.
Thanks, Fran. Appreciate that.
No, it's been good, Eric.
How you doing, Jason?
Eric, I was worried when you got taken down. I was thinking, oh, shit.
I got to get up early tomorrow and go start a new fucking... I got to go to my new boss's house and see how that works out.
It's Saturday.
And then I'll be here Saturday. Yeah, I'll have the weekend off. And
no, tomorrow's Friday.
Starting my new job next week. But
it's Saturday tomorrow for us. So
yeah. But anyway,
I was thinking, you got a holiday tomorrow. Yeah. But
it's been good to be back, you know. And we're gonna wrap it up.
No, it is. It's good. I was worried. I was going. I need my Eric fix.
Eric, hold on a second, please.
Yeah.
Can you actually go on for a little bit so I can test out a screen share and stuff? And Eric, I love you. I missed you. It's a couple long weeks, man. You don't understand. We suffer too. All right? Yeah. We are friends. I miss you all. You're one of the few channels I'll even talk to.
Yeah.
It's like a family here, man. I love you guys. All right.
Robert Catches.
Yeah. All right. Then on that note, we'll see you guys on Saturday, man.
Okay.
All right.
Good day and good night.
See you, Joe. See you, Ozzy.
Enjoy your job. See you. See you, Eric. See you, Joe.
Good day and good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Great catching up, guys. And yeah.